Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all make sure you go sub up to my man Heavy Bag Boxing, man.
Get your dumb ass in, hit this bag.
The Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel.
And Heavy Bag Boxing.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Yo, shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Slick 50 from the Judges Table, GMT Podcast, and I'm here to let you know you are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
What up, 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 what up? What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV, man. If you don't get your big goof ass in here and hit the bag. If you catch me for the very first time, please like, comment, subscribe. Most definitely hit that little bell notification. Make sure it's black, man. So when I drop, you can rock out with your boy. Link is in the comment section already if you want to join the panel and talk some of this boxing. Listen, man, I had to do this particular show tonight. I've been laughing at this audio and I've been watching it on the actual channel. It is what it is. The reply, the rebuttals, you know what I'm saying? The clapbacks from Cam and Mace. Of course, they are on the podcast. It is what it is. And I want us to go ahead and listen to that together in this show. But real quick, hopefully I can do it while I'm still up here. I gotta set my controls for my live, which I forgot, man. So if you're jumping backstage, give me a second, man. Let me set this up real quick. Then my wife just came home. My son running around the crib all crazy. I hope everybody's having a really good Tuesday, man. But we definitely gonna dive into this. Hopefully I can get my man RC to join me as well. Talk a little bit more about that whole Tony Leonard situation as the speculation. Well, it ain't even really that right now because it ain't public yet. They ain't made nothing public, but the insider got the info for us. And he's telling us that Shakur Stevenson more than likely is going to be signing to Bud Crawford under TBC Promotions. Man, that's crazy, man. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that in this episode as well. All right, hold on real quick. Let's see if it's going to let me. Okay, here we go. Let me set this up real quick, baby. Here we go, hashtag. That's it. YouTube be blocking a lot of comments, man. So I want to make sure y'all comments is coming through. We're going to allow all of that. And yeah, got to rock out with your boy to be posting comments. All right, look like we good to go. We scrap. Anybody backstage? Nope. All right, man. So let's jump right into it, man. Definitely wanted to give this another listen and hear the rebuttals of Cam and Mace real quick. Make sure you smash that like button, man. If you in here chilling, we got 8 people. I should have 8 likes, man. Rock out with your boy. At least hit the like button, man. If you hanging around, rocking with me. All right.
I'm gonna read some of the tweets that he said.
All right, go.
Okay, so one, you know what irks me? When a nigga talks boxing but ain't never glove up. This man Mase and Big T and Cameron need to shut the fuck up. Them niggas have never stepped foot in a boxing ring. We got all types of entertainers gloving up. Tell these niggas glove up or shut up. Said half these niggas see me outside, they ain't gonna need a strap because niggas don't want to lock in with me. Y'all keep thinking niggas sweet till you come across them in real life. And he said, fuck Mase, y'all niggas is crazy. I don't respect none of these bitch ass niggas, and y'all ain't gonna make me respect them. Surviving Diddy ass bull. And it goes on and on and on. He said,
Pause. First of all, let me say this. What Shakur said was wow. It was wow disrespectful to Cam and Mace. Now, even though Cam and Mace was basically saying that his fights be boring, I didn't think it garnered the kind of response that Shakur gave him. Like, Shakur came raw, right? That's crazy.
y'all aren't really the voice of the streets. It's really $1 million worth of game because Gilly is the real voice. And it continues. I know that was a lot of cursing for me, y'all. I apologize in advance, but I gotta get y'all's opinion on what he had to say.
Since it's all comedy, I'm gonna deal with it like comedy, nigga. You hear that? Like I said, nigga, your mother named you after Shakur, nigga. You know I ain't had no problems with the first Shakur. I ain't gonna have no problems with you. Chill out, Lord, nigga. We got the right to have our opinion, and I say that.
Man, for you youngins, when he say the first Shakur, he talking about Tupac Shakur. For the youngins out there, I know some of y'all might be young listening, but when he say I ain't had no problems with the first Shakur, talking about Mase, Murder Mase, he talking about Tupac Shakur.
With all due respect, you know, but just keep it where it is, man. Let humor be humor. Let everybody say what they gotta say. You don't like what we said, nigga, box better. Until you beat Tank, it ain't really nothing for you to say. And making threats, I'm gonna just keep it real. If we talking boxing, I got 3 knockouts in All-Star Weekend, nigga. So I got 100% knockout ratings, nigga, on All-Star Weekend if we checking the records, nigga. Killer, go ahead, man. I'm not even gonna be on that time with him, man.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see why they call you Shakur Twitterson. Like, my nigga, 4 hours of tweeting about me and Mase is wow. You boring, nigga. You boring. Everybody's seen it. We ain't the only ones who seen it. You boring, nigga. I thought I was rather polite about it. I thought it was cool. Niggas asked Teofimo, you seen the fight? He said, hell no. Why the fuck would I watch that? It went 12, right? Yeah, I knew it went 12. Tim Brett.
Hold up, real quick. Shout out to the chat, man. My man DJ, salute. Rebel Life in the building, salute, man. I gotta acknowledge my guys for always holding me down, supporting. Thank you, man.
Bradley, he's announcing the fight. He says, I got my coffee ready. Round 3, he's like, about time to start drinking the coffee before I fall asleep. He ain't say the fall asleep part, but that's what he was referring to. Your grandfather's in your corner telling you to let your hands go. You won't let your motherfucking hands go because you scared to get hit. You want to swim without getting wet. It's just not going to happen, nigga. Now, what I will say, this is the most entertainment we've seen out of you in the last 2 years. This was kind of funny. This is the most entertainment we've seen out of you in 2 years. Congratulations, nigga.
Yeah, if the nigga put this energy into your boxing, nigga, and start letting your hands go, then you will be a pay-per-view star.
Yeah, well, murder, that ain't gonna happen right now, man. That's just not gonna happen. The last 2 fights put a nigga to sleep, my nigga. That's just not gonna happen. Because we seen it. We seen it, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Then you talk about we should glove up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Or nigga slap fire out you, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You getting boxing in the streets confused, nigga. For real, nigga. Like, stop getting boxing in the street. Those are 2 different things, nigga. That is 2 different things, nigga. Because when a switchblade or something out and everything, you talk about niggas better strap up. Why would you give niggas that heads up? You dumb motherfucker. Fuck out of here, nigga. You out your motherfucking mind. If you want to impress me, step up and wait. Fight Teofimo in Newark so he can knock your head to Irvington, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You ain't impressing nobody with all this Twitter talk, nigga. All this wild Twitter talk you talking. What you talking about? Secondly, let's get that. And that was firstly. Let's get to secondly. You're talking about niggas ain't legends. Nigga, Mase, I'll tell you right now, and this, I'm not talking about Mase when he came out and sold. Mase was Michael Jackson after Michael Jackson, nigga, before Drake, nigga. Nigga sold 5 million in 3 weeks, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? But I'm talking about tonight. Tonight, right now, Mase is a 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer. 1,000,000%. Don't make me put the battery in his back to Oracle 3, you nigga.
Yeah.
I'll have him Oracle 3. That's what you need to do is Oracle 3 niggas, man. And let niggas know, my nigga. He is 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer, bro.
Yeah, because you don't got no offense. You all defense. You got to win. You got to let your hands go.
Secondly, when the fight's over, Mase, I went and watched it after I seen this ring. I said, let me pay attention. I kept dozing off, but I managed to get through a couple rounds. After the fight's over, he walks back to the corner like this. That don't look like a champion. Champs start walking around the ring diddy bopping when they beat niggas up. Your grandfather, that's how I know what your grandfather's telling you. They knew you fucked the bag up, nigga. You fucked the bag up, nigga. You supposed to show off, show out. Not only that, you was talking shit before the fight. You was the one before, I'm going to knock this nigga out. I'm going to demolish it. I'm going to do all this. And you ain't do nothing you said. That's why niggas is mad. Thirdly,
yep.
You get booed in your hometown. Go be mad at them. That's your hometown. How you get mad because you get booed in your hometown, nigga?
That's crazy.
You know why? Because you left too early. You don't know nobody.
Yeah.
You can't call a white bread in the building, nigga. Nigga, PT is in the building, nigga. We got project niggas with us in the building. Not saying they're in the project, but we got niggas who still affiliated.
From day one.
Yeah, all we gotta do is make a call and we affiliated when it comes to Harlem. You know, nigga, I seen the old man, I can't think of his name.
And they're not gonna put us against Gillian Wallow.
No, that's another thing. First,
he tried to pump fake that.
First of all, if Gillian Wallow's the voice of the streets, they need to be there. We wouldn't be together without Gillian Wallow. I got a few more things to say. Let me stay on this topic.
Yeah.
You go home, you don't know nobody, you get booed, and then you tell niggas, I don't care what the fans think. Somebody need to tell you what to say, because obviously you don't know what to say. You never say, I don't care what the fans think. That's how you make your dollar. So now you sit there and say, I don't care what the fans think. So niggas like, we don't give a fuck what you think. We ain't paying to see your fight. Now, I don't care what nobody says. It's always good to fight at home, give your hometown crowd love, even though they act like they didn't know you. But it hurts when you're fighting in Newark, which I'm not saying y'all don't deserve a good fight in Newark. First, the MGM, where Tank's fighting at. It hurts. It hurts. You're not a pay-per-view star. You know, y'all niggas was a little at the same thing, and that nigga just took off on you like a rocket, nigga, and it hurts. I get it. Secondly, after the fight, you said, I'm not going to focus on anything, but just go there and relax with my family. This does not look like you're relaxing. Are you relaxed? You're not relaxed, nigga. That's the last thing is relax, nigga. You're hurting. And I know you're hurting. You're arguing with everybody. It ain't just us. It's just that we the most polarizing figures, so to speak. So niggas gonna make a big
polarizing
we polarizing ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? So at the
figures.
end of the day, that makes you mad. You got all this information about some niggas you say you don't know. How you know all this shit about niggas that you be like, I don't know these niggas, they not legends, I'm not gonna respect them in this, that, third. Do you think we respect you, nigga? I thought what we said yesterday was polite. I thought it was nice. I thought we said it the best way. I said, look, we acting like the nigga lost. He still won. It just seemed like he lost. Yeah, because it's the nigga, you're boring. Nigga, you might as well have lost, nigga. You might as well put the last two fights under L. You fuck that chicken up. Corporations want to put asses in the seat. And you can't do that, bro. Nobody's paying for it. First of all, you're fighting for free. All you gotta do is turn the channel you're on. We ain't gotta order it. We ain't gotta pay-per-view nothing. Nigga, flick the channel, that nigga on. There's no pay-per-view dollars. Lastly, and I may have some more, but right now, for the time being, couple things. It was some great entertainment that night. The nigga Mase told me about. Abdullah Mason. You're lucky he was on the card. Sensational, nigga. Sensational. And your little man, what's his little man name?
Keeshawn Davis.
Yeah. His Shakur little nigga?
Yeah.
The student outdid the teacher, nigga. Was he nice? He better than you.
Pause. Because that nigga ain't lying. Keeshawn fight was way better. Matter of fact, shout out Keeshawn Davis out of my backyard, man. Keep doing what you're doing, youngin. I love his style. I love that he come to fight and he ain't goddamn completely defensive minded. That was a tough ass fight, man. Shout out Keeshawn.
You nigga. He better than you. And I know you ain't like me bringing up Cormel yesterday. Molten, nigga. Yeah, exciting. Lights out, electrifying. So everything you not, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Get the fuck out of here. And lastly, what I was going to say, Murder, is this. You keep talking about, oh, how they legends, they doing podcasts, this and that. We make more money than you, nigga. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open your phones up and see how much niggas got in the account. You made $2 million.
I know you don't want no ATM battle, nigga.
Yeah, nigga don't want to, nigga, we make more money than you, nigga. You talking about, oh, they podcast. Nigga, because we getting chicken. We make more money than you. You better come when you want a job. We might got a job for you, nigga. Yo, Nick, did we throw you 25,000 bonus for nothing the other day? Throw it on Nick.
Just for nothing.
Throw it on Nick in the control room. In the control room. Put the camera on him. Throw the camera on him real quick.
They throwing the camera on your boy, on somebody from the camp, man, in the control room. Nick say he threw him 25,000 for no reason. Shout out my guy Rebel Life, man. Click that link. Come hang out with me, bro.
What we threw you? Because we love you. Yeah, for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
Because we have nothing else to do. We was bored that day. I say you ain't deserving it. We was bored, nigga. We threw him something because we say, yo, Nick been working his ass off. We threw him that. You ever threw somebody in your camp 25,000 because you ain't had nothing else to do that day, nigga? The fuck out of here, nigga.
Let me tell this little nigga something, man.
Last thing, Murder.
All right, go ahead.
My teeth from America. I ain't go overseas. My shit's $60K, nigga. I ain't go to Dr. Rarufu, whoever's name is Dominican Republic. My shit's American made 60.
Niggas keep talking about the sweet science. Listen, boxing is also entertainment. Let me school you, nigga. So when you get in the ring, you're not entertaining. We don't want to keep hearing about the sweet science. We're looking for entertainment. We're paying bucks for entertainment, nigga. And you're not entertaining. And somebody got to tell you this. I know you flipped out on Tim Bradley, tried to say they paid him to say that. I know you said that Bob Arum panned the cam on people leaving out as you was fighting. But listen, if the fight was smoking, nobody had to walk out. You should not be the main event fighting like the undercard. Your fight was like the undercard. All the smoke was before you. So they need to rearrange how you're going. You're like a headliner that really need to be the opening act. And that's on a business sense. So you need to take note of that.
I got a little bit of time. Yeah. I got time for
I said the Shakur thing so he understands.
For me, lastly, is this, bro. In all due respect and seriousness.
Yeah.
What Mase just said is right.
Hold up, because I got to address my man in the comment section. The various Foster. Shout out, man. I appreciate you stopping through. Hopefully you at least smack the like button for me. Say, we don't listen to talk, I guess. Then he say, bruh, don't nobody fuck with them two individuals and can tell that somebody got something in their ass because they seemed more controlled and botched. He wrote something else too. Them niggas controlled and bitchy. Boxing is a career first, but the extra money comes with your entertainment delivery. And I feel you. Only thing I got some pushback on you for, the various, is a lot of people fuck with them two niggas. A lot of people. And you probably younger, so maybe you don't. But you got a lot of boxing fans, I'm going to say between the age of 35 and 50 that know all about these two cats. And, you know what I mean, they rock with them. You know what I mean? I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? I was a fan of both coming up. And listen, they really making that bread on that podcast because they got a really big audience. A lot of people rock with them. You know what I'm saying? So I had to give you a little bit of pushback, man. That's all.
You have to be entertaining for people to want to come see you. Now, yesterday when we was talking about the fight, I said, it seems like we're talking about somebody who lost. And I get it. You're a great boxer. And I talked about that with Floyd. I was saying that before Floyd was money made, he was Pretty Boy Floyd, and he was getting in fights. He was thumping it out, pause with niggas. He was knocking niggas out. over 50% knockout rate from the very jump, maybe 60 at one particular time.
And I'm glad Cam made that point, because I said that in my last video about the whole situation. A lot of people feel that way, and I do too. And listen, I keep telling people I fuck with Shakur heavy. You can't change my mind. You know what I mean? I like the kid. I'm a fan of the style. At the end of the day, some people may think it's boring, but I enjoy aspects of the sweet science. But it's almost like you jumping straight to Money Made without becoming Pretty Boy first. You know what I mean? You got to put that Pretty Boy Floyd work in before you straight become Money Made. You know what I mean? In my opinion, respectfully.
But you're not doing that. They call you pillow hands. That's what they call you. I didn't make that up. That's what I heard. They call you pillow hands.
We didn't make that up.
We didn't make that up.
Nobody said we made that up.
Right.
Who would know you as pillow hands?
Right.
That's what we need to know.
Yeah. Who named you pillow hands? I don't know. You can get mad at us for reiterating what somebody else named you, but they named you pillow hands.
And that's our job.
That's our job.
His job is to fight. We're doing our job. He's not doing his job.
Exactly. And we're doing a better job here. Yeah, that's what's going on. Exactly. I would not recommend that, bro. I would not recommend that. Not now.
Take all his Twitter energy. Take all his X energy. Take all this IG and World Star energy. Is what it is. How you feel about Killer. How you feel about me. And go toe-to-toe with Tank Davis, nigga.
Tank, listen, if I'm Tank, I wouldn't waste my time because, listen, Murder, listen. And I fuck with Tank because Tank ain't ducking no smoke with nobody. But, like, for instance, right, how he's talking, I'm just talking business. He's telling, like, for instance, it don't even make no sense. He like, yo, y'all should glove up. Entertainment, y'all niggas think, if y'all want to glove up, shut up. If we fought you, we would be the A side. You wouldn't even be the A side. We pay-per-view niggas. We the paper, I don't know if you see a lot of things that don't seem like you know. Yeah. We are the pay-per-view niggas. We not to flip the channel while we on channel 11. Nah, you gotta pay to see niggas, nigga. That's what I don't understand. And the thing about it is, you're around too many good niggas that you probably in the house doing this dolo, and they never school you to the history.
Yeah, they would have told you.
They would have told you.
Yeah, he should have asked around before he came at them niggas. Shout out Reptilian Shapeshifter. Do you still have beef with Beef FTB? Bro, I don't even know who the hell that is. You might got the wrong channel. I'm unaffiliated, and I don't know half of these boxing niggas out here. Facts. You know what I mean?
They would have told you, bro. No. Mase was that nigga. See, Mase is a little different from me. I would have had a freestyle put on the DSP and made about 400,000 on you, nigga. That's what I would have did. Overnight, I would have put a freestyle together, DSP'd it, which, that's all, Spotify, Apple Music, and made 400,000. Shit I did with Ant-Man, shout out to Ant-Man, we good now, that's my nigga, went crazy. Made a couple 100,000 because I was bored and just felt like writing for 22 minutes. That's how long it took me to write it. 22 minutes. This is not it, bro. This is not it, man. I thought we was being nice about it, man. I really, really did. We thought we was being nice.
Shakur had a...
All right. That was the rant from Mase and Cam. I mean, I thought they leaned in a little heavy on this one. I almost feel a little bit bad for Shakur because you gotta, you really gotta do your science and your research before you start screaming cats' names. And like I was saying to my guy D Foster, what's the name? Force. You got to know who you're talking about. You know what I mean? These cats, at the end of the day, whether you believe it or not, it's a couple of legends in the hip hop game. They are a big part of the culture. The older cats that represent the culture, and those words are heavy at the end of the day. And it's not looking real good for Shakur. And again, I'm gonna continue to stand on my square when I say I rock with Shakur. I do. I like the kid. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot to not like about him. from a purist, you know what I mean? Because I consider myself a purist. From a casual perspective, I understand that. Let's get one of my casual fans in here right now. My guy, RC out of Vegas, one of my insiders, man. I appreciate you joining the show, big dog.
Was good, man. I caught it in the middle of the video, bro. I didn't even catch it is what it is. This must have been from today or something, right?
Yeah. I think it was from this morning, man. When it was uploaded. And Cam, they just kind of rebutted off of, I don't know. Yeah, so you didn't hear the beginning where basically Shakur went on a rant about, you know, the podcast and basically calling them all kind of names, bitches, and you know, they wouldn't want to glove up or see him if they saw, you know, they wouldn't have that energy if they saw him. And he, you know, he went in, he got real disrespectful. And the thing for me is when they, you know, talked about how boring the fight was, they kept it real respectful. You know what I mean? Like they was really just giving their opinions, and Shakur just kind of went all the way left with it. And I think this interview or this podcast today really set them kind of straight. And I thought it was deserved, man. From what you heard, you know, given what you heard, did you feel like it was warranted?
Let me just say it like this, and this is just being a resident of Vegas, of being amongst these boxers, being amongst their teams. Shout out to Killer Cam. Cam is a resident of Las Vegas. See him in Vegas all the time. If people didn't know that, he stays here. I mean, you have to have the platform. I mean, well, first of all, let me say this. You gotta count your platform for the likes of a Shakur Stevenson, one, to even be attacking. That just lets you know you them dudes, right? That's enough in itself. But I'm just going to throw a message out for a lot of platforms out there, and I'm just speaking honestly, because I have been around the Shakur team. I've been around the Devin Haney team. I've been around a lot of teams. This is not bragging. I'm just going to give people facts of this.
Word, facts.
When you go back at some of these boxes, it just doesn't count for Cam and Mase because they on a different level. When you go back at some of these dudes, bro, I don't know if it's feelings, you want to call it young emotions. Quintessentially, if you was to repeat what Cam and Mase did, you actually killed yourself from the whole Jay Prince boxing staff and the whole Terrence Bud Crawford staff. Them dudes would never talk to you ever. Yeah. Ever.
For somebody who's affiliated in the boxing world and trying to move around, that's facts.
And honestly, Heaven, watch this. And this is not for you. This is not for you, brother. Trust me, brother. You know we talk offline. Even rebroadcasting this and giving it light would get them to act an ass with you. And you'll be like, man, what I did, I'm just reporting it. Nigga. Yeah. You put light on it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts.
So it's crazy. And I learned this myself. Shout out to GMT Sports. One time, and I know Slick don't mind me sharing this story. He had made something against someone in the Bomac camp, right? I walked up to Bud on the Shakur Stevenson Nakatilia fight. And you know, he turned around and told me, this is crazy. And Slick could tell you, he wasn't even 1K at the time. Bud turned around, looked at me in my eye, and he said, you need to check your niggas on what they put out. And he turned around and walked off. I'm like, huh? I'm like, dude. I said, you know, boy, one of your biggest fans. Bud looked at me up and down, and turned his head. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. That's my nigga.
Yeah, but see, it ain't no,
this is like real talk, bro. This happened to me. I'm not telling you what happened to somebody else. This happened to me on what somebody else went on video and said.
Ain't no repercussions for these type niggas though.
But it don't count for them. It don't count for them. I'm just throwing that out there for other channels. I know, because I know your reach, believe it or not, Heavy. I'm telling you, they had people at work talking about you today, bruh. Your reach is far in between, and a lot of these upcoming channels are looking at you, bro. Or looking at you. They're looking at you like right now.
I meant to send
you. They're not going to let you know they sub to you.
I sent it to the chat, man. What it do? I think it's called Boxing Bits or whatever, man. They get, that's a pretty big channel, Boxing something, and they took a clip out of my video, but you know I didn't mind because it was just a breakdown of Keeshawn. You know what I mean? Right. I was surprised, and the shit was like I think it's over like 200,000 views now. So I know the reach is out there. You know what I mean? I shout out everybody who comes back faithfully and fucks with the channel, man. I truly appreciate y'all. But you know, if niggas get attitudes and get mad, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? That's a part of the game. If anything, you know, you got to teach cats, especially the fighters who get emotional about shit, that, you know, this shit a part of the game, which I think most of them understand. You know what I mean?
They do, but I'm just saying it's so crazy. And you know what's so depressing to say this, bro? By me being in the field, me that did interviews. I did interviews on your channel, bro. You didn't see how close in proximity and how it is. Like when you dealing with these guys, it's seemingly to me, and it's sad to say, it's the black fighters that hold the receipts, bro.
Oh yeah.
Understanding, bro. I have a crowd to entertain. It's YouTube. They don't want to see me just say, "Hey, on this afternoon in boxing." No, bro. They want to see Heavy's opinion.
I ain't finna dick ride every show. I don't give a damn how good I think you is. I ain't finna dick ride. Hold on real quick, RC. My guy, the various Foster in the chat, Forrest in the chat, he say, okay, so if we talking boxing, my perspective is that we talk about styles and matchups. Facts, man. I ain't mad at that. You know what I mean? But we're gonna talk about this other shit too because it's interesting. You feel
But that's your personality, Heavy. Bro, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. It's nothing wrong.
Hell nah. You know what I mean? This shit extremely interesting because when you're talking about the culture, man, the culture's thick. You know what I mean? And you got people that are representatives of the culture where they're gonna garner millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views daily, thousands of views hourly. So that's going to at some point or another determine, you know, what type of hit your reputation takes. You know what I mean? These are people that buy tickets, watch fights. You know what I'm saying? So they can be swayed. The casual fan can be swayed one way or the other. Correct. So all of that shit is important to me, man. Shout out Ice Wallow. Come. Oh Lord, look at this shit here. You got me, you. You got me. He
knew you was gonna repeat that.
You got me, you bitch. What is your opinion on the recent takeover the Saudis and the Big Six math? Would appreciate a shot watching from UK. Shout out to you, bro, from the UK. I'm gonna just call you IC. You got me. That ain't really the topic of this show, man. But you know, I love everything that the Saudis is doing. Let me say that. You feel me? I want to see fights. They trying to provide fights, and that's all that matters to me. You know what I mean? I'm a hardcore boxing fan. Bottom line, I don't give a damn who giving me the fights. I want to see them. Dante's Boxing Talk. Oh boy, I thought I was about to say Dante's Boxing Nation for a second. 757 in the building. That nigga Keeshawn was on steroids. Keeshawn hit that nigga with everything in the kitchen and with the kitchen sink. Facts. I did feel that way. And listen, to me, outside of the Abdullah Mason fight, Keeshawn Davis was the most entertaining fight. You had a guy who was all over him for 12 rounds, and he stood his ground and continued to back him up and showed you damn near every aspect of the arsenal. Matter of fact, RC, I want to ask you, did you catch the Keeshawn Davis fight?
I did, sir. Yes, I did.
What'd you think about his performance, man, compared to the rest of the card anyway?
I mean, I gotta say this. I'm gonna say it before I say this. The performance was great. if I didn't hear him do the call outs he did before the fight.
Well,
Just take the Teofimo call outs out, the Tank Davis call outs, I'm ready for.
Though. How else is he gonna build his name? I always say 75% of boxing is running your mouth. He got to do it.
Yeah, but
we all know he ain't ready.
But the casual don't know you're not ready. Remember, I'm looking at it as a casual eyes and with casual mental. I just heard you as a casual call out the biggest names in boxing that all us casuals know. And now when we look, we excited to see, let's see what he's going to do against Tio or Tank. What?
Yeah.
Huh? No. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
See,
and
you as a hardcore know. Yeah, you as a hardcore know. Oh yeah, he got to do that. He just, that's part of the game. We don't know that. We don't know that.
Well, shout out everybody in here who don't know that. The casual fans, you can get some education for these fighters, and I continue to say this on this channel from day one. A big part of the boxing game is selling yourself. A lot of people paid over the years to see Floyd lose because he ran his mouth. If you don't have a personality and you don't know how to run your mouth, a lot of the times, 9 out of 10, in my opinion, you hurting your boxing career. You got to have some charisma. You got to have some shit talking. You got to be willing to back it up. And that's all Keeshawn was doing. So when you hear Keeshawn calling the likes of Tank Davis and Teofimo Lopez and whoever else you think could whoop his ass, he just trying to sell himself. And I've said it. Look, Keeshawn's from my hometown, from Norfolk, Virginia. You see Sweet Pea. Well, I got my shit up, but Sweet Pea on my wall. He's not ready. He needs at least another 2 years, maybe another 5-6 fights before, we can really dive into the idea of him seeing somebody like a Tank Davis. Maybe he'll be ready for a Teofimo Lopez before he is a Tank Davis for sure. Right. Shout out Devarius Forrest. He say, you do keep that shit 100 heavy. That's why I fuck with your channel. Man, listen, man. Thank you, bro. I do it for niggas like you, man. I appreciate you, boss. Real rap. Rebel Life, man. When you gonna come sit in, bro? Come sit in and holler at your boy. Shakur, the one who started it. He escalated it when he talked about guns. That's facts. And that's another a good point to bring up, Rebel. Also a good question for you, RC. Mm-hmm. Again, they was kind of lenient on Shakur Stevenson, right? They was just, hey, man, your fight is boring. A lot of people feel like your fights is boring, making a joke about it. And I think that hurt his feelings. But he brought the tough talk in, you know what I'm saying? When you're talking about a couple of former rappers and probably had a lot of those type guys around them, I just didn't think that was a good look or a good idea, right?
No, I agree. It didn't need to go that. It didn't need to go that far. You know what I'm saying? Really, if it was my suggestion or anything, I just wouldn't even answer it. A lot of the stuff that's going on social media, I wouldn't say nothing.
Yeah, facts.
Keep it real with you.
Facts. So, and to me, that warranted. He almost deserved what he got today. Because today, listen, man, everybody's talking about it. And he's not looking good in this equation. You know what I mean? So you got to be calm and laid back and let shit be what it is, young fella. Hopefully he learned a good lesson from this shit today.
Right.
Shout out JCMX01. My brother, my fam forever was good. Cam and Mace are those cats. Youngins need to go to the hood library. Fast. Carry your ass to the hood library. If you young boy, 24, 25, and you don't know who the hell Killer Cam and Murder Mace is, do your Googles, man. Do your Googles. Do your research. Both of them had errors. Both of them heavy. And like both of them say, they probably still making more money than Shakur Stevenson is right now. So you got to be careful, man, when you lean on some of these names, bro. Big facts. I want to get to everybody in the chat. I promise I'm coming. Pause.
Yeah, you was on their ears what it is for real with that.
Devarius Force say he had the most entertaining performance, but he wasn't the most technical, but outstanding nonetheless. Facts. Now, listen, if you just watched that Keeshawn Davis fight, you could poke a lot of holes in his game for that fight, right? Even Bomac looked a little bit frustrated with Keeshawn at the end of that fight. But I think that's a part of his identity, right? He's not so buttoned up, and he's inviting the fight. He wants to let his hands go. He understands that aspect of the sport that, hey man, I gotta provide entertaining fights. If I'm gonna continue to get these big fights and get these bigger challenges, nigga, I gotta let my hands go. And I think that's just something Shakur just hasn't grasped yet, right? Like, RC, when you look at Shakur's game, is that probably his biggest problem?
I think it's more of the thing is still there of he doesn't want to get hit.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the monikers on him, and I think he's just holding true on that. I think you had mentioned it before about the pretty boy, not the pretty boy, I'm sorry, the money me. Yeah. He's jumped to the money me era by skipping the pretty boy era.
Fact,
where
man.
He definitely wants to show the sweet science of boxing, the moving around, the footwork, all that other great stuff. And it is, like I say, that more appealing to you guys more than us, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the youngins too, you got to remember, do your Googles. If you can't remember Pretty Boy Floyd, he was on your ass. He was calling out the best, and he was knocking niggas the fuck out, right? He was opening up. It wasn't all about defense, right? That didn't happen until his hands got a little bit brittle and he got a little bit longer in the tooth. All right. All right. Oh, Nine. What up, Nine? Come on up here, bro. Nine in the chat. He said, they fired Shakur ass up. Damn, Kerr, shaking my head. Facts, man. They done fired it. They done put the battery in that boy back. And I don't know if he's responded to that at all today. I didn't even think to look. I was like, bro, I gotta talk about these shots fired out of the It Is What It Is podcast. But hopefully his team is talking to him like, bro, don't upset the culture, nigga. You gotta understand, like, it's still some old heads out here helping run this motherfucker.
Nah, Heavy. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. You gotta understand the team Shakur on. That OG called and came in already, bro, behind the scenes. I guarantee that.
Facts.
That came in the Mase and Cam. Shakur ain't had to pick up the phone on that.
Word. But I'm just saying though, even with Jay Prince behind them and whoever else, you gotta kind of lean in on Shakur and be like, yo, show some respect, bro, because he really started the disrespectful aspect of it. You know what I mean? That's just like if it was one of my young boys behind me and I'm like, and I see him getting out of pocket with somebody whom I respect. Because I don't care what nobody say. Jay Prince been a part of the music game, and I know he got respect for Cam and Mace at the end of the day. So it's his fucking job to lean in on Shakur and be like, yo, chill out. You off the leash right now. Get your ass back on the leash, man, and back on in the yard because you tripping, right? Or am I bugging?
You bugging because look at Jay Prince's history. When New York leaned on Pimp C, Jay Prince blamed New York. When Kanye leaned on Drake, Jay Prince jumped on Kanye. Let me tell you something. In Jay Prince's eyes, if you down with him, if you part of that team, you don't do nothing wrong. Remember, I'm gonna touch on this. This is a touchy subject, but I'm gonna touch on it lightly. When Takeoff got hit, they didn't blame Jay Prince Jr. They blamed the Atlanta dudes. Right?
Yeah, but that's a fucked up mentality, bro. Because at the end of the day, them boys wasn't disrespectful to Shakur. They
bro,
talking about no scraps and running up and touching that nigga. They won't talk about none of that.
Let me tell you how I go. I'm gonna try to make it personal for you. Your son could be out there playing in the park, and you just chilling on the bench, chilling. But he hurry up and run to you, Daddy, I got pushed. That boy over there pushed me down. I ain't doing nothing.
And that's something different now. You talking about somebody putting hands on somebody.
Now hold up.
But it's
This how Jay
analogy is
Prince
starting
equates.
out crazy.
Now watch this. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. It sounds crazy, but watch this. You didn't see him get pushed. You didn't know nothing, and you walk over there, and everybody be like, it was him. He did it. All the kids around, it was he did it. And now you have to look at your son and be like, did he push you down? And now he looking at you with that look like, you see what I'm saying?
But then it's my job to chastise him though, get him straight.
But this is Jay Prince. This is why I use that analogy. This is Jay Prince. Jay Prince ain't even trying to hear the other kids saying it was his son. He's just hearing the first part.
Well, the first part. Again, if that's Jay Prince mentality, he got a fucked up mentality, bro.
I'm just saying.
You can't have this nigga out here disrespecting these old niggas who've been in the game and made a name for themselves, and they ain't disrespect you, and then you think it's cool to just out and disrespect niggas and talk about guns and scraps and punching niggas in the face. You can't, Shakur, you can't do that. You just not.
But all Shakur and Jay Prince looking at was the first one when they gave what everybody's saying, the fair analysis the first time.
Yeah, but they entitled to their opinion like everybody else, bro. That don't warrant no violent talk.
But they come from a bit of, you should have never had the audacity to try us in the first place.
Man,
that's a messed up mentality. That's very messed up.
On my shit. That mentality is stupid.
You get what I'm saying?
I do. There's a lot of niggas out there like that.
Yeah. So you understand.
I understand. It's stupid, but I understand it for sure. So I don't know, Dante, Keeshawn and Frank position. Yeah, he is. What you about to say though? Go ahead and finish your thought, RC.
So Jay Prince is going off the first thing of when your son tapped you on the leg when you was on that bench and how you felt in that second. Jay Prince gonna keep that energy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna see how Shakur start moving and what he say next. You know what I mean? I think that's gonna determine whether or not one of the OGs kind of leaned in his ear and was like, yo, you know what I mean? You know you fucked up, right? I'm gonna need for you to clean that shit up. So if he don't and he's still talking, you know, spitting like he ain't got no teeth, that's what's up.
Real shit.
DJ from down under, my Australian brother. What up, DJ, man? First of all, let me say this. Shout out my guy, DJ, man. Yeah, boy. You talking about some support. I appreciate you, my brother. Say, I see so often I hear references to the Floyd model. Fight smarter, not harder. In my opinion, the Floyd model can't work in this day and age, mostly because one single promoter doesn't have a monopoly. I see. That was directed to you.
Well, if it's not working yet, so you need to talk to the Tank Davises, the Shakur Stevensons, all the ones that's fighting once, twice a year, and they demanding big money that they allegedly don't deserve.
Yeah.
So that DJ, shout out to you. That Floyd Money Mayweather, what you call it, is alive and well, sir.
But the only thing about that model is you gotta keep that O. You gotta have the O.
You gotta keep the O. Yes, and Devin showed you how important that O was.
Yes, for sure. Say Cam about to be like, get them girls. I know that's right. For say, I don't know. When I competed, I didn't like getting hit, but I ain't never been wobbled either. So I never wanted to change my way of fighting. Right. Yeah. I mean, listen, it's good until you do get hit. You feel me? Until you do get wobbled, then you back to the drawing board. And I think we've all heard that same kind of cliche saying, back to the drawing board, because, you know, you could be doing something for so long and it works, and then sometimes it doesn't. And then it's back to the drawing board. I got to figure something else out. You know what I mean? So absolutely. All right, last one. Dante Boxing Talk. Tavares, you might be right. I think Keeshawn talent better than Frank's, though. I had been saying that, bro. Listen, that's the kind of fight that I really want to see next for Keeshawn. Now, we didn't see him versus a tough-ass Miguel Medano, somebody who is just a pressure fighter. And I really think If you ain't on your A game, somebody like Medina will get you up out of there, right? If you watch that fight, somebody like Medina will pressure the shit out of you and get you up out of there. But the likes of a Frank Martin versus a Keeshawn Davis, that answers a lot of questions for me. Now, we already know they didn't have, they spat. Matter of fact, they didn't have a face-to-face encounter / altercation type deal. So for me, hopefully they can do something big for Keeshawn on that Tank Davis and Lomachenko card, bro.
I mean, hey man, that would be the one, because like I say, what the word coming down is that's going to be a PBC versus Top Rank card, that whole card anyway. So that would be a good one.
Yeah, that would be dope. All right, so we're gonna transition just a little bit because we was talking about Tony Leonard. I didn't get to go through that whole entire interview, but shout out everybody who's in here rocking, man. Make sure you guys, if you're at least in here, smash the like button for your boy. Feel free to come on and ask a question. The link is in the chat, top of the chat as well. Let me post it here again too, just in case you grow some balls for some of y'all who's never been here. So RC, who's joining me right now, insider information. A lot of y'all probably don't know this. Shakur Stevenson, a free agent now, gets to move around how he wants to move around. But RC is telling us more than likely, after speaking with, all right, the man that's joining us now has spoken to Shakur Stevenson, and it seems, or it appears, that he will be signing to Terrence Bud Crawford Promotions. RC, elaborate a little bit.
Like I said, this was back in February. We spoke in Houston, and he was telling me at that time, way back then, his Top Rank run is over. They can't do nothing else for him. Everything he was trying to get Lomachenko, it was a no. He was trying to get Navarrete at the time. It was a no. That's when Navarrete was planning to go to 35. He actually was supposed to fight Shakur for his 35 WBC belt instead of fighting for that vacant WBO belt, right?
Right.
And what the WBO was going to do, if he would have fought Shakur, they would have made, that would have been the winner of that. Not only was fighting for the WBC, but the WBO. I.e. example, how they did with Fundora and Zook. Remember how Fundora ended up picking up both of them? The winner of that would have picked up both of them. Great fight, stuff like that. But Bob held Navarrete back. Said, nah, you're not getting Navarrete. I'm going to have Navarrete and the other guy get it. Ended up, Navarrete lost.
Yeah.
And I think the dude named, Burchell or Burr something. I forgot his name. So I know it starts with a B. But he beat Navarrete. Navarrete's now going back to 30, right?
Yeah.
And Shakur's like, well, hey, give me that winner. Bob's like, no. Then Shakur said, well, let me get Cambosis Lomachenko winner. Bob said, no. So he was like, here, I got 5 fights, 15 million. Well, who are fighting in the 5 fights? We're going to let you know when it comes to that.
Word.
So with all of those factors which I just explained, and he was explaining to me.
Hold that thought real quick, RC. Huh? D-Ray, I see you on backstage, bro. I got you coming up. All right, go ahead, finish your thought, RC.
As he was explaining all that to me, I'm like, wow, what? He don't want to give you none of that? None of it. I'm like, all right. So he was like, I'm gone. He said, I might as well try to get it for myself. And, at the time he was talking Turkey Al-Rashid. We didn't know. Well, I'm going to say this. I didn't know Turkey Al-Rashid and Terrence Bud Crawford's relationship, and he was going to be an ambassador, which was going to elevate the TBC promotion thing. And, people was going to start coming in and jumping in and stuff like that. So just the way it seemed, Bud's fighting on his own promotion company as we speak through the Turkey Al-Rashid, and he's also going to be bringing on his partner, Shakur Stevenson, and they're going to be running through Turkey Al-Rashid's the Radar season or Ring of Fire. I don't know what Turkey got. Turkey got all kind of stuff going on.
Damn sure do. All right, hold on, because I got a few questions about that as well. Let me bring this dude on stage real quick. What up, fam? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your name and where you from, man?
I'm from Omaha, bro. You know I had to pull up when he said Shakur gonna sign the bud.
Oh shit, Omaha in the Nebraska in the building. Appreciate you stopping by, fam. Did you have a question?
Absolutely. No, bro. I just was listening to y'all cook real quick, man. Before I say anything, I just want to say though that I think that it's great that y'all covering it, or my man brought it up, because to kind of keep boxing, bro. I mean, it's to just to give it a little spirit, bro. Just the boxing talk in general, because our imaginations, bro, can just run wild with brothers trying to look out for themselves, bro. And brother, I am my brother's keeper can be a real life thing, bro, in the sport, man, because we all know that it's dirty, bro. You know what I mean? If you ain't got the right judges, you could take an L. But go ahead, bro. I'm listening, man. I love this conversation though, bro.
Okay.
But hey, real quick, I just want to say, man, did I miss the part where I know it probably had to be Cam say that he would slap Shakur or something like that, or what?
Yeah, it was Cam. He said he told him.
I know it had to be him. Captain ass Cam. Go ahead though, bro. My bad.
So what? Well, since
hey, real quick, I just want to say, I got a little bias against Rico, man. But go ahead, man.
Yeah, Rico, terrible, man. Be doing hoodies and shit. Rico, Chico, pull a razor out his ass. He give a nigga $150. But nah. Let me ask you while I got you here, though, bro. What'd you think about the response from it is what it is, Cam and Mace, being that, of course, Shakur Stevenson was kind of, was a little disrespectful on their opinions, because they just gave their opinions. They wasn't really disrespectful towards Shakur Stevenson, but he took it a little bit left. And, with this response, do you feel like it was warranted?
Well, I mean, to a little bit, bro, because I'm just saying, man, that you should give the brother the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Even if I've been pro Bud since I've been on YouTube, right? But even if I've talked to a PBC fighter, bro, I'm not going, even if I'm saying this, that, and the third, when I talk to him, I'm not even going to try to, try to prove something to him, because I bet that he felt like, they coming at him, bro. And the world is going against him right now, bro. You know what I mean? They sitting up here talking about Newark was walking out the fight and, everything like that, bro. So I know he's frustrated. So all I'm saying is that I think, and I haven't seen the interview, so I want to keep it 100 with you, but just going off of, what I'm going to assume I'm going to be able to hear, I think, bro, that, especially too, those guys are older than him. I could see if they was his own age or, somewhere around there, then they could probably troll him or whatever. Or
but
if they
let me break it down for you then, because they wasn't trolling. They talk about everything on their podcast. They talk about everything, quick, and they both just was giving their honest opinion about the fight. Right? Nothing disrespectful. They didn't disrespect the young boy.
And real quick, bro. I apologize for breaking you off, but I just don't want to forget this. But see, my point is, them guys ain't boxers, bro. They don't know shit about that, bro. It's easy to sit out here in the stands and say that dude was a bum. Bro, neither one of them could have went 12 with that guy, in my opinion. I know I couldn't have went 12 with him, and I probably outweigh him by 40 pounds. So, just, man, I'm just saying, bro, I would like to see
that. None of us on that level. So that means you're not allowed, you yourself, I'm talking about you, you're not allowed to have an opinion of the fight?
No, because of course I can have an opinion of the fight, but I'm saying you got to have respect for the opponent, bro. People probably sitting up here calling this guy a C-level fighter, a journeyman, a bum, and all those different type of things. Is all I'm saying is disrespect.
But they just replied on his performance.
What's that?
They was just talking about Shakur's performance. They wasn't talking about who he was fighting. They was talking about his performance.
Right. And see, I do believe, and I just want to say this and shut up real quick and listen to y'all, but I do believe that Shakur could make improvements in his camp. I do think that he can make adjustments to his team, bro. But I do think that you have to give him an opportunity and a chance to be able to mature. And like the thing is, bro, this is the end of the Top Rank deal. He probably was, feeling like, bro, he wasn't getting no love nowhere. So I just say, going forward, when him having probably like a second win, a second chance to be able to go out here and concentrate on winning the fights, bro, and not sitting up here trying to listen to fans sit up here and talk about why he shouldn't get the fight, but then they gonna sit up here and co-sign other fighters that we know can't go in there with Shakur, bro. That's all I'm trying to say is that the two guys that Shakur fought, I have respect for them, and I think that they could go with the guys that other people in the division are fighting, man. So I don't think that they bums, I think
Right.
if I ain't mistaken, both of them got one loss or two at the top. So
Yeah.
but go ahead, bro. I apologize.
Word. And I respect that, man. And I damn sure thank you for clicking the link and coming on up on the show, bro. Thank you so much for doing that. But let me say this real quick. And I understand what you're saying. But my whole thing is, and I think the biggest takeaway from this whole Shakur, it is what it is situation is that Shakur got disrespectful, right? I don't care how frustrated you are. What it is what it is, like the show. You can't respond that in that way and not, and not think about what's next to happen, because those guys respectfully gave their opinion. Now, you don't like their opinion. That's cool, right? Because you're a fighter. You don't want nobody talking shit about your performance. I get that wholeheartedly. I know this is your craft. This is what you've been doing all your life. You want people to respect it, and I'm pretty sure they do. It's hard not to respect any professional fighter climbing in those ropes, putting their life on the line for just niggas' entertainment. Bottom line. But you can't get out of pocket and go left. You can't start talking about scraps and punching niggas in the face when you see them. And you can't do that with these cats, man. These cats not from that era, bro.
Hey, but listen, bro. Two things I want to say real quick. Hey, but that's Brick City, baby. They know he's from New Jersey, so I'd not be playing with that man. And also, I think it'd be different, bro, if the criticism that's probably he feeling is a little bit too harsh. It's not coming from the fan, bro. You expect a little cover, bro. When like just like if he came in here and he talked to you, right? I would just assume that you're not gonna go at it the same way that they did. You know what I'm saying? And then the other thing I want to say is that when Adrian Broner said the same thing to a dude that had zero street credibility, right? Nobody said nothing. I said, bro, that Adrian was a clown for that, bro. Not for the boxing, not for nothing like that, but sitting up here talking about we got 10 birds for a discount, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
But when you start talking about the gunplay, I thought that shit was out of pocket. That shit was out of pocket.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, did they or anybody that's in our, let's call them Black ESPN boxing talk, right? Did any of us sit up here and say that? No, we say, oh man, Adrian can sell a fight, bro. And so I was frustrated with that part. And I'm just saying that like I said before, I do believe that you would have set a more respectful tone and appreciation for the fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing I wanted to say real quick, bro, is I believe that he's probably fans of those guys, bro. He looks up to them, bro, for the culture. And then for, that's just like your uncle sitting up here stealing on you, bro. You're gonna get highly upset because you like, bro, I'm watching the man, I'm watching out for him trying to steal on me, and it's gonna be fam that's gonna be sitting up here like, man, you a bum, man. You could have did this. Or go ahead, man. I'm gonna be quiet, bro. Thank you, though.
Oh, are you good, man? And again, I understand what you're saying wholeheartedly, fam. I do. My whole thing is, and I think maybe it's because I got a problem with it, is keep it respectful. You know what I mean? Them niggas didn't get disrespectful. Listen, if you watch my show, right, or you seen some of my videos and you comment it, because I see it all the time. Some people like it, some people don't, depending on what fighters I'm talking about. But if you tell me you don't like the show, or I don't know what I'm talking about, or whatever the case may be, respectfully, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I ain't got no rebuttal for you, fam. You know what I mean? I might try and school you on something if you putting out misinformation, but I don't, you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna get out of pocket and make it disrespectful. And that's the only problem I got with Shakur in this response. You know what I mean? You got disrespectful, bro. And you know, that shit ain't cool. D-Ray, you can hang out for a little bit if you want to, man. My man Nine is in the building. What up, Nine?
Man, if you don't get your goofy ass in this motherfucker, what's up with you, bro?
I can't call it, man. It's always a pleasure to have you on, man. What's on your mind, boy? I know you got something on your brain.
I'm gonna give you a disclaimer, man. I'm having a real black ass nigga moment right now. I'm in the kitchen frying chicken.
Oh,
so excuse me if I'm a hood nigga, bro. So
yes,
excuse
sir.
me if you hear the grease popping and the loud seasoning salt all over the place and shit.
No doubt. But, take your time.
Pretty much point blank, bro. Silence is golden, man. And you know, a lot it's a double-edged sword, bro, because they say, you know, a lot of fighters don't talk and they don't sell themselves, and that's why but you got to know when to give it gas and you got to know when to give it break. And this was one of those moments. This was one of the moments where he should have just simply shut the fuck up. Period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, fuck it. Hey, if I'm so boring, if I'm so fucked up, if I'm this, that, and third, then beat it. Because at the end of the day, nobody still has beat that style.
Facts.
It may not be the crowd-pleasing style that we like, but ain't nobody ever beat it. It may not be the flashy, you know, pink, and he's piecing motherfuckers up, and he's got about like 3 or 4 knockdowns and all this other shit. But hey, bro, nobody's beat it. So, you know, just, man, let your work speak for yourself, man. You ain't got to be back and forth talking all that shit, because I think it was so disrespectful how you jumped at them old heads. And to go back to bro's analogy, it's like the younger nephew. Yeah, sometimes the younger nephew get disrespectful because I'm grown now. And he think he can say whatever the fuck he want to us as uncles. And hey, man, sometimes, man, you got to take your belt off even with a grown-ass man and let him know what happened. And that's what he did. He fired that nigga up. You know, Cam was like, hey, Mase, nah, fuck that. I got it. And fired him up. And, you know, it is what it is.
It is
but
what
silence
it is.
Is golden, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. Man, listen, Nine. When I tell you I agree 100%, I agree with you 100%, man. He just didn't
because
handle...
I didn't had to whoop on my nephews before. Keeping it a buck.
Man, them niggas get big and think they can do something. You got to. Yeah. You got to, bro.
I done had to put a couple of shots together on their ass.
Man, I'm looking at my son sideways right now, bro.
You know, every time you do it, my sister was like, you gonna kill him. Oh, he's grown now.
I'm looking at my own son sideways, bro. My child. Yeah. And I might have to fuck him up. I might fuck him up.
Hey, man, where the fuck does all these random black women come from when you are fucking up a youngster, too? You gonna kill him. Where the fuck they come from? They get out of nowhere.
The woodworks. Woodworks. Everybody that's in here, man, thank you for joining us. Make sure you smashing that like button, man. We talking, it is what it is, podcast. The response to Shakur Stevenson, I myself felt like it was extremely disrespectful for Shakur to initiate such a thing, and I thought it was warranted. So now let me ask you this while I got you in here. Was it warranted? All right. Did Cam and Mace react the way that they were supposed to react to such a young nigga getting extremely disrespectful?
I think they did real well. You know what I mean? Because it could have been words and some action behind the words. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, and I got daughters too, man. A lot of times, not calling Shakur feminine or whatever, but when you got, like, how can I put this? When you got a father figure that's behind you, that's like with the business, you got a tendency to want to say and do whatever the fuck you want to anybody. And sometimes, man, you got to be like, hey, man, come get your child, you know, and take the belt off. But I don't think it could have been a lot worse. Let's just put it like that. If he wasn't rocking with the Prince family, it could have been a lot worse. Let's just
It very well could have, because again, them boys could have took it as extreme disrespect, not on no comedy tip, like how Mase started it off, like on some comedy shit. You know what I mean? So I'm glad it didn't, they didn't react any other way other than, how they took it and how they responded. Shout out DJ in the chat. He said, my disappointment of Shakur's fight is my own fault, not his. I used his last performance and new contract to hype him up in my mind more than he hyped himself. Facts. And a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people felt like, oh man, this is a contract fight for Shakur. He finna go out and show out. And one of those guys is on this panel right now because he called for the 10th round.
Of course I did. I did.
He called for the 10th round knockout. While I was trying to tell y'all, Shakur was going all 12. But yeah, absolutely, DJ, man. And it almost got me too, man, because I was like, damn, maybe Shakur will get out there. But me, a student of boxing, and have seen probably about 4 or 5 of those 12 fights from Hardatunian, I knew he was just a tough out. You know what I'm saying? Even what he was able to do against a Frank Martin, I thought was remarkable. And I knew Shakur Stevenson was gonna have a hard time finding those shots to get him out of there because of the footwork and because of the punch output of a Hardatunian. So absolutely, DJ, that tricked a lot of people.
You know what's so crazy, bro? I think Shakur Stevenson is boring enough and bland enough to beat anybody in the world.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Where, it's hard to, because he's so rubbery and evasive and slick or whatever. And it's like when he's in a ring, he just kind of picks with you and pat, and then he's gone. And where you at? And, it's like he's constantly doing little things in a ring that's kind of like annoying you, like touching you here, and boom, and it didn't hurt, and you want to get your lick back, but his defense is so far on point. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I noticed too, Nine, and for you being a former professional, you probably see it as well. He's the master of controlling the distance, bro. You know what I mean?
But going backwards though,
exactly.
I was very disappointed in how he cut off the ring. Very disappointed.
Horrible front foot fighter. Horrible front foot fighter.
Bro, looking at how he is on the back foot, you just kind of figured that he had front foot in his toolbox because he's so good at going back. No. But I'm going to tell you something. He really needs to work on cutting off that ring and a front foot game. Because just like all the fighters we've seen before that we loved, that they pretty much lived off of their legs, like a Roy Jones. Yeah, bro, one of these days you're going to get old, and those is going to be necessary skills you're going to need for longevity. So he needs to be working on, okay, as your amateur career, you worked all this time, man, to get your back foot right. Okay, let your professional career be working on your front foot. And you don't really have to work on your back foot too much, in training camp or whatever. You cool. You got that down pat.
He needs to, because he got to understand he could very well run into some more Artem Hardatunians where you feel the power and it can't hurt you and you just gonna come forward. You know what I mean? Because that's exactly what happened in the fight. He around that 4th, 5th round, he knew Hardatunian had nothing in the arsenal that could hurt him, so he decided to come on forward. But you got to have a front foot game as well.
But you know what, bro? I always preach this offline, just like the homies in the chat. This is what happens when you have a right-handed fighter fighting as a southpaw. For some reason, it never translates into punching power. Never does. For some reason. You know what I'm saying? In rare occasions. But most of the lefties that you get, like an Oscar or a Cotto, those guys are massive punchers. But the righties that switch like a Winky Wright, or hell, or even a Shakur, it never translates into real punching power. And I don't know why it's like that, but this is just a prime example of a right-handed guy fighting as a southpaw. And it's crazy.
I gotta ask this too. RC, you there with me, baby?
Yes, sir.
So we all got a little bit excited when Coach Kenny posted that Lomachenko choosing to step aside to allow Shakur to fight Tank Davis. It appears that it was all bullshit. Coach Kenny came out and said, "Hey, y'all can't take a joke" type post, right? I gotta ask, who do you guys want to see Shakur fight next? And also, do you think Kenny is bluffing RC? Maybe you know something. And maybe the Tank Shakur fight is actually happening next.
Oh no, he wasn't bluffing. That was what was like all around the city coming out of the top rank that Bob was gonna have Lomachenko step aside to put Shakur in there to get Shakur re-signed on that 5-fight deal. No, that was Kenny actually letting out what was sent to Al Hammond and Tank Davis. Did they mind if they did that? Because Bob asked, would it be a problem? We're gonna keep the same deal and structure, same money, same everything would have been same. Would you mind if I switch names?
Oh.
And Al never gave an answer, but Kenny heard the text or heard what was going on. He put it out, right?
Yeah, that's
came
what
out.
it
He
looked
put
like.
it. He put it out. Next thing you know, Top Rank says, "Hey, what the hell y'all doing? We don't negotiate in public. What's going on?
Because
You got to take
Michael
that shit
Benson
down. You
reported
got
that.
to make that right. Oh, we go. You know, Bob. Or I sue you, right?
Yeah.
And that's what it was with the stuff like that. But nah, bro, it wasn't. It was that. It was just Kenny. Kenny kind of went ahead of
He
what it
let the
was
cat out
supposed
the
to
bag.
be. Yeah. And he had to fix that.
So
Or
are you saying don't be surprised if Lomachenko actually steps aside and Tank Davis actually fights Shakur Stevenson next?
no, it was like I was saying, fight night. It was on the accounts that Shakur has to resign.
Okay, gotcha. Well, there
Like
doesn't appear that's gonna happen.
And that appears not, and that is definitely not going to happen. I've actually had talks with the camp actually on yesterday.
Hold up, because hold up, RC. You know I want to hear this shit. Let's bring in my boy Punch Drunk. 412 Timmy's the best. What up, fam?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing tonight?
What's that?
Hello, bro.
Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. I know you got something on your mind. Talk to me.
Man, I'm just wondering, in today's world, are we even still fans of boxing? Like, are we? Or we want to watch bare knuckle boxing? Do we want to see professional skill based boxing, or do we want to watch bare knuckle boxing? Because the way these motherfuckers is acting to me is just look like people ain't interested in boxing no more. They want to see that good old fashioned stupid Mexican style of fighting, when I prefer to see skills. I prefer to see talent. I prefer to see people dominated over 12 rounds. I don't have to see a knockdown every fight. What boxing fan only want to see knockdowns all day? Don't you
Casuals,
want to
me.
dominated?
Casual fans.
It seems like
Right
all
here.
the hardcore.
I'll take it.
I'm hearing a lot of hardcores calling boring too. I don't think that was a boring performance. It wasn't his best performance, but to call it boring is kind of disrespectful when you walk the man down from the third round on. Like, what else do y'all want? Like, he won every single round, still not enough. I think it's just the same vitriol. It's just like, when you're just that damn good, people just gonna stay looking for a reason to fight you. I mean, a reason to dish you. You know what I mean? And then he's young minded, so he keep on responding to everybody, which is adding more fuel to the fire. But nobody can't say nothing about his skills, because let's keep this shit 100. If it comes down to Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson, the only person that could beat either one of them is each other. That's it. Nobody else. T.O., no. Pitbull, no. Devin Haney, fuck no. Like, what are we talking about here? So what are they going to say when they get in the ring and fight Tank? Because I think this is really about people not really wanting to see the fight. Not you guys. I'm talking about the casuals. They did the same thing with Spence. He don't sell. You know what I mean? He too small. He's stronger than him. And then what happened? Like, you know what I mean? People keep forgetting that this is a great talent and potential top 3 in the world, argumentably.
You know what I just said, Punch? I said Shakur is boring enough to beat anybody in the world at any
He
given
damn
time.
sure did.
Period, point blank. So I feel you, bro.
I don't think he's boring. I just think people just lost it, and I feel that's wild coming from a boxer.
No, that's a sarcastic.
Okay, all right, yeah. I'm thinking
feel
about
me?
you gotta be sarcastic saying that because, bro,
Nah, that nigga Nine think he boring too though. Nine think he boring.
That nigga boring, but
I don't. The skills that he put on is like, do you see the awesome? Did you see the defense out there, bro? I love shit like that, bro. That's really the funnest part of boxing to me. You don't have
he's
to
not
steamroll
boring to
everyone.
me.
Now the
But
problem,
he's not
I mean,
a
hold
crowd
on,
pleaser to casuals.
I mean, to say he's not a crowd
pleasing
pleaser is
casuals.
another disrespectful thing because he take away a person's best attribute and then he make you look stupid in the process. Now, what I seen from his fight and Keeshawn Davis's fight, because they keep comparing it, is that Keeshawn's opponent engaged way more. After about the fourth round, Arturia start backing up. Now Shakur's becomes the aggressor, and then Bob Earl pulled that bullshit. I ain't never seen a promoter ever in a million years show fans leaving a fucking stadium of a fight they're promoting, bro. That was a kill shot because the nigga wasn't re-signing, bro. So that gave more. He knew that was gonna give more fuel to the fire to the niggas who hate against Shakur Stevenson and the casuals, bro. It was a well thought out plan, but the way it's blown out of control, like the way it is now, man, that's out of control. When you got
We've seen this before, though, bro.
Like
Bob on Crawford's way out, he hated on Bob.
Same
Crawford.
thing, and I remember that's why people seem to sweep this under the rug. Remember when Crawford sued his ass for bias against black and brown fighters?
Yeah,
they kind of sweep that under the rug real quick, and then you got motherfuckers with big names like Mase and Cameron. Like Mase, you was a pastor, then a gangster, then a gangster, then a pastor. Nigga, you ain't slapping shit. Cameron, you still got issues in the streets you ain't handled yet, bro. Talking about what you gonna do to a professional boxer? Y'all niggas is both capped to me. Like I don't take none of that serious, but all you niggas did was add more fuel.
But you can't hold up real quick, Punch. You can't be mad at them for responding the way that they would. They gave their criticism respectfully at first.
No,
now
they
wait,
gave
now hold up.
disrespectful criticism, so they got disrespect.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You can't really say that with respect,
bro. You can't disrespect somebody like that and then think they're gonna just come back like, oh, I respect your opinion.
So calling him boring,
fuck you.
So they was being disrespectful because they called him boring.
Mase kind of ridiculed him.
Yes.
He ridiculed him a little bit. Like, you hear the humor in his voice, like, bro, for real?
Them niggas ain't talking about
the De Los Santos fight. That was bad. We all in agreement. That was a bad fight.
So this is the thing, though. Okay, if they did start it, okay, hypothetically, they still just took their belt off and whooped his ass. They still just took their belt off and got the youngster, bro, for real.
Because we know he's still a young kid, and you know he ain't really mentally there to understand when to not say shit. So he just responding to everybody, and that's just making him look immature. You know what I mean?
I done heard niggas say way worse about Shakur than what they said, man. I just didn't think it warranted the kind of reaction from Shakur, like to get up there and start calling them niggas bitches and talking about what he would do in real life and
how old is
Shakur Stevenson?
Shakur Stevenson is like what, 26?
26, 27, some shit like
20,
that.
He's 26. He's 26.
How old is Cameron and Mase?
Them niggas pushing 50.
40. Mid 40,
or if not already 40.
No, they're mid 40.
They older than me. They about 50.
Because nigga, I'm 42 and them niggas been around for a minute. So like, you know what I mean?
Cameron and Mase about 50, man.
Yeah, old. So it's like, man, y'all gotta show old man maturity, and the way they disrespecting him is like, damn, bro, y'all kind of kicked him down right with everybody else. Like, no, it was better than. They could have been like, oh, it's better than De Los Santos' performance. It maybe wasn't his best performance. No, you gotta be, oh, nigga, he's just boring. He's just boring. Damn.
Now let me say this.
Shakur set himself up from arguing in the corner with his grandfather about, hey man, you gonna have to. They about to pretty much grandfather gave him. He warned him against this in the corner. Hey man, you got to throw some punches, man, because these motherfuckers gonna ridicule you, bro. You gonna have to try to do something. Only thing that could have washed away the bitter taste of the last fight was him to come out and stop this guy. Period. Point blank.
Where it really shot itself in the foot.
Get criticized.
Everybody was anticipating that.
Like I was anticipating a knockout. We all were. Like, but where I think where he really shot itself in the foot is when he was saying, "I'm about to knock him out in this round," and then went the distance. And everybody like, bro, like you can't keep talking that shit and then not doing it. I get it. I get that. It's like people waiting to shoot you while you down. But I thought that was a superb. I thought that was a superb performance. I don't think that was the mediocre performance to me. Like he completely dominated that guy. I just
But
don't
I
know.
don't think you
What
can't
else do they
spaz
want?
on
They
niggas
want
like that
Shakur.
though, man.
I mean, Tio, do you want Shakur to get punched in the mouth 7? You just want him to stand there and just trade shots, huh? Like the Mexicans.
No. I want him to, outside of the ring, understand, you know, you got to be more respectful in your responses because people gonna have opinions. You like, I don't want the culture against Shakur, and those two niggas got a huge podcast that touches the older cats in the culture that may be on the fence about Shakur, and heard that podcast, and that swayed their opinions about Shakur. You understand what I'm saying? I need for him to know that
But again,
that
what
shit
era
is
are we
possible.
living in right now? We're living in an era where they dissing motherfuckers, homies, kicking over candles, pissing on people's graves, disrespecting people's parents. That's how these young minded stupid motherfuckers is. So why would they not think he was gonna respond with disrespect? As disrespectful the young niggas of this era is.
But I'm gonna say this because I gotta hurry up and jump off here. I gotta run the basketball practice. But look, I gotta say this. I was always taught as a young kid, you cannot gauge someone's response. Like, is easy to, like, have you seen? Oh, it wasn't that bad. I don't think it was disrespectful. It may have not been disrespectful to some, but we can't put that hat on Shakur. We don't know how it felt to him. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he
in a
was just
sense
butthurt
like
because
that,
it came from them.
yeah, in a sense like that, you don't know how Shakur felt in that moment when he heard their critique. Even though some may say, "Oh, it wasn't that bad," he may have took it like, "I can't believe this." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I expect better etiquette out of both sides for real, but I expected it more from them two, man. Like, be professional, man. Don't stoop to his level, and they did.
You must ain't never seen an episode of It Is What It Is.
I definitely have, man, but like, you know what I mean, bro. Like, sometimes,
but for them,
like,
it was
even
all fun
Gillian
and
Wallow
games
got a
and
level of
jokes.
decorum. Like, you got to have a little bit of that. You can't just
If you go back and watch their initial response,
but come on, Tia, were they not echoing the casuals? That probably just got under their skin way more.
They are. They a couple of casuals.
Oh, not Cameron.
Man, Cam is a damn casual if I ever seen one, bro.
When I was at the Floyd Mayweather, what's the nigga that knocked out Manny Pacquiao? Knocked him the fuck out.
Cam didn't even know
Juan Manuel Marquez. He is there.
Cam you just saw this new episode. He didn't even know who the hell Keeshawn was. How you not a casual? You don't know who Keeshawn is. He's a fucking casual. And
oh yeah, he's a
if
casual.
you look at if you look at the episode, they was having fun with it. Yeah, they was calling them boring, but it was in a jokingly manner. You know what I mean? It was no animosity there. It was no ill will. It was just them giving their honest opinion. You know what I mean?
What pissed him off real, because you know that the YouTuber Boxing Ego, he always been distant. I think that was another thing that made Shakur go crazy, because that's another one that always be on Shakur's top.
Who?
You know what I mean? Boxing Ego. Remember he quoted Boxing Ego. Like, you know, I don't know if y'all know who that is.
I've seen him.
Like, he was on Terrence Crawford's top like that too. Like, you know what I mean? And he's one of them dudes that, like, that's be super on Shakur's top, and he be right. Like, I mean, some of the time, some of the shit he say don't be like, not in the case of Crawford, but with Shakur, he said it. He's like, you can't be acting this tough and telling everybody what you're gonna do and always calling everybody out, and then when you get in the ring, you gotta bring that same smoke to the ring. You gotta, you know what I mean? I agree.
Too.
Now the way you look at it from that point of view, I understand. But all that, nigga, he run from everybody. He's boring. He's slow, man. Because I've been on all the social media shits, man, and they all echo on each other. Like,
yeah. But look, I'm just gonna jump on here right quick. My bad, Punch. I'm gonna jump on right quick because I gotta sign off. I gotta get ready to bring this boy to basketball practice. But look, whenever I come back, we're gonna touch that Tony Leonard situation. And another thing too, we're gonna touch on something else. Let me ask y'all a question, and y'all can run with this. You know I gotta start something before I leave, but I'm about to start the fire like 9 said. Here you go, 9. Here you go, Heavy. Here you go, Punch. How can a boxer be labeled pound for pound when he only fought 3 times since 2021? I'm going on that. Shout out to Terrence Bud Crawford for faking the boxing community. But shut up.
Oh, and you talking about Bud Crawford? Oh my God! Don't get Punch going. You can't throw that shit out of there and then run from Punch. You know
Yeah,
Punch about to
I
get
ain't even
your
gonna
ass.
respond till he come back.
Shit.
But
Hold on, did
shit,
he drop the mic and leave? Yeah, he
Man, he
did.
dropped the mic on
yeah,
us and rolled. Like, you can't take
yeah.
shots
Them
like
niggas
that then
Oh
run.
my
he had been
God.
saying. He had been saying it.
Nigga, I got your number. I know where you live, RC.
You know, I see halfway don't like Bud too. But
Yeah.
I listen, to answer RC's question, man, Bud that nigga, man. What are you talking about?
That's just aerosexual talk right there.
Yeah, that's all that is. 3 fights in the last 3 years. Damn, I think that is accurate. But it's what he's accomplished and who he's beaten. You know what I mean? With his last fight.
No, Ebenezer and Spence was in the same year. Commands will say fight Ebenezer in early December, and then spot Spence in July. So that's not too far apart.
It's
I
different
hate to
years though.
sound like
You
a
see-
I hate to
barely,
sound
like
like a
barely.
broken record. I hate to sound like a broken record, fellas, but like I always say, a fighter's only as good as the opportunities he get. If you
Yeah.
really think about it, he spent after the Porter fight number 1, he spent almost a whole year trying to fight Spence, and that shit didn't happen. So he finally lucked up on the Avenesian fight. That's fight 2.
And then
Then he
Bob
I
fought.
had
wouldn't
to
even
force
call
him
that
into
luck.
the Porter fight because Porter's really his guy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and then the reason why he's been out of the ring now is the nigga that he just whooped a year ago, almost a year to the date, he activated a rematch clause that he just was not gonna fuck with. So that was wasting
Took the
time.
words right out of my mouth, bro. Because that's what I was gonna say to RC. Like, what? Skirt. Hold on. You took the word. I'm just say that.
You know,
Hold
it's
on
that
to that now.
rematch clause.
Hold on to that, man. Hold on to that till RC get his ass back in here.
Yeah, hold on to that because, and also I would like for RC to tell us who would you put above Crawford, even though he's only had 3 fights in the last 3
And you
years.
better not say the Japanese guy. Cut it out.
All right, DJ J in the building, my
Salute,
Australian brother from down under. DJ, you got something on your mind, big dog?
Oh, not really. Look, I take the opportunity to come and say g'day to the boys. 9, Punch. I don't expect anything less from RC, to be honest. He'll just throw a bit of a hand grenade in the middle of the lounge room and just walk out the front door. But look, I'm a little bit opposite, I suppose, where I sit 9 as to what's available to you. I think Bud's in a position now where it's who he wants. He can pick and choose. So he's just waiting for who he wants, what's the best challenge for him, because I actually don't need to go and see him fight or want to see him fight someone that I know he's just going to wash, particularly after I still don't even know whether it was a bad night for Errol and that just made Bud look good, or just Bud went to a completely different level and schooled Spence. But Punch, I was listening to you just, let me just give you something else to maybe a different perspective, or my perspective, on what you're saying about some of the feedback that Shakur's got from casuals, and how you're more of a boxing purist and you thoroughly enjoy and respect the skills and those sorts of things, which is great. But in this day and age, if you're asking casuals to pay money to watch you perform, whether that's at an elite level over 12 rounds or knock people out in the 6th round, I think that you should allow yourself to be at least aware that some casuals are going to come back with misplaced opinions, with limited boxing knowledge, because you still want to, I suppose, from a business perspective, you don't want to treat casuals as if don't come and see me or don't come and pay money to see me if you don't know what you're talking about, because it is all about the pay-per-views. Some of them, you could argue cost too much. So it's just a bit of a different perspective. And I would imagine someone like Shakur, someone should be tapping him on the shoulder and saying, hey, look, if they are casuals or you believe they're casuals, treat them as such and just ignore them. Don't bite into, their thoughts on the matter. What's your thoughts on that as just a different perspective?
I mean, I agree coming from that perspective, but at the same time, I think that if you enjoy the sport of boxing, you should know great skills when you see them. I shouldn't have to tell you that was a great defensive move right there. Oh, you see him slip right there. Okay, now maybe somebody will explain those things to you. But when you see the defensive genius and the IQ and the footwork, that's what all pop out to you. Those are the things that make me made me get interested in boxing. Like, oh, how do you do that? I want to see how you do that. Like, so it's not just like, oh, like Mike Tyson. I'm from the era of Mike Tyson. Everybody was enamored by the knockouts. I was tired of. I know what I noticed about Mike Tyson fights. How mad everybody was when they got up and took a piss and came back and the fight was over. I don't want to see that. I don't want to pay $80 to watch the dude get knocked out in 5 seconds. I want to see skill. I want to see dominance, like Floyd Mayweather, like Roy Jones. You know what I mean? Like Oscar De La Hoya, like Pernell Whitaker, like Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard wasn't knocking everybody the fuck out. He was defeating everybody with skill. So that's the part of boxing. That's what really makes boxing
He did
great.
knock a bunch of motherfuckers out too, though.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But he wasn't known for knocking motherfuckers out like Hagler was. That's what I mean.
True.
I know exactly what you mean, and I'm not arguing with you.
I'm not trying to argue with you either. I'm just saying, like, from that perspective, like, I understand, like, that it's not what you expect to see, and I know you don't have that much knowledge on the sport, but at the same time, if everybody's telling you that it's more about skills and not knockouts, because skills is what bring knockouts, you should appreciate it. That's the only way I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess probably better to what my point was, well, what I was trying to lead into was that I would hope, put it this way, an insult should only really be a harsh insult when it comes from a place of knowledge. So if someone's going to insult me, for example, it should hurt more and mean more if it's coming from a place where there's knowledge behind it. If someone's just going to insult me down the street and saying, DJ, you look like a bag of shit, I don't like what you're wearing, and I look at what they're wearing and they're wearing somebody 90-year-old dress with a beanie on their head, I just brush it aside. And I guess that's sort of what I'm trying to entertain someone like, not just Shakur, but where people get emotional about things. You should only get a bit emotional about the things that matter, and it should only matter if there's truth to it, not opinion. Is that a better way to explain it?
Yeah, I totally agree. But
I can see that.
But we think about it though. We live in an age of immaturity, and everybody got to respond. Everybody got to be tough.
We also live in an age where everybody, no matter what, has an opinion. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like when you in the spotlight, not even if it's just, it could be anything. You could be a singer, rapper, any kind of entertainer, comedian, it doesn't matter. You're in the spotlight, people's going to have opinions. And some of those opinions, bad or opinions that you don't like, may come from peers or, people that you may even look up to. But it's on you to take that shit on the chin. You know what I'm saying? You got to take that on the chin.
I'm going to play devil's advocate with this, though. And, like, the best way I can describe it is the other side of it is, anybody here got a food allergy? Any kind of food allergy?
Got food allergies.
I got it. My daughter's allergic to seafood.
Okay, cool.
I'm allergic
what if
to
you
mushrooms
ordered
just because they taste like shit?
Okay, what if you had a food allergy or whatever, and you ordered some food and you looked on the package, or you went to the supermarket and you looked on the package and it just said blah 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 blah, and you're like, all right, cool, nothing that I'm allergic to. Like with me, I don't eat pork, so I look on the package and okay, yeah, no pork in it. And then when I carry it home and open it, it's a whole fucking cow. I mean, a whole pig laying there or whatever. I'm just saying, then I was like, damn, that's fucked up. This shit ain't as advertised.
Right.
And that's the problem with these fighters. They're not as advertised. If you're not a knockout puncher, don't go in there. Devin Haney do that shit too. I'm going to fuck this person up.
Yeah,
I'm going to whoop his ass. Bro, that's when people get upset with you because you're not as advertised. Like, but what if, hypothetically speaking, what if you said, yeah, I'm coming here and I'm boxing circles around this motherfucker. He ain't even going to be able to touch me. Trust me. He ain't going to be able to touch me for 12 rounds. Bing, 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 bing. I'm going to be on his ass. Then, hey, bro, you're as advertised. So if you get in a fight and you're not knocking a motherfucker out, ain't no sweat off our backs, because guess what? You advertise that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the problem. These guys are not coming as advertised. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can
That's the
see that
problem.
perspective as well.
I
I
agree.
do. I do.
Devin's the master of that shit. Stand in the middle of the ring. You know what I mean?
God.
He the master of that shit.
Hey, that middle of the ring got his ass whooped for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I appreciate all of those perspectives and analysis, man. And listen, man, like I continue, I'm gonna keep saying it. I rock with Shakur. I do. I like the style. I am a fan of the sweet science. At the end of the day, I appreciate all aspects of the sport. Was his fight boring to me? In my opinion, I could appreciate it and I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't normally get to really see Shakur on the front foot, and it was good to be able to poke holes in his front foot game. And also admire the defense. But I got my opinion. You know what I mean? Now, again, for a casual fan who is entitled to their opinion as well, they thought it was boring. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't believe you can get mad at anybody for having their opinion to the point where you got to get disrespectful. And that was the whole deal for me. I mean, don't get disrespectful because you mad at somebody's opinion. Not everybody's going to kiss your ass. It's enough people in your camp kissing your ass, bro.
Didn't Floyd get disrespectful when people called him boring?
Nope. Floyd just always hit you with a bunch of facts. That's what Floyd would do. Floyd ain't call people out of their name.
Floyd ain't go off on Larry Merchant for calling him boring right after a fight.
I don't know. I mean, that was Larry Merchant. You know what I mean? Larry Merchant always had a thing for Floyd.
What about Brian Singer on ESPN when they did the interview? And he said Pacquiao was going to smash him.
But these are boxing pundits and motherfucking...
He was super disrespectful in that interview. I'm just saying, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying the greats got that's
Floyd
offensive.
Hit him with in that interview,
that's
that particular
when you're a great
interview.
fighter and somebody call you boring, bro. I think it's wrong with anybody on the pound for pound list to call anybody on the pound for pound list boring. Everybody on the all right, come on, dude. All right, I'm gonna ask the panel.
First of all, Larry Merchant said he would kick Floyd's ass. It wasn't the other way around.
Larry Merchant is 90 years old. He should never took his. He was 90-year-old then. Like I don't know how he took him serious.
He got disrespectful with Floyd first. He the one said that shit.
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not defending Larry Merchant. I'm just saying Floyd got sick when people said the same thing about him, and he's the best to me. Like.
Yeah, but Floyd never lashed out at these people and called them names and said that he would fight them. He didn't say that. He didn't say it would fight him,
but he definitely told Brian Singer he's a horrible reporter. Why he even work for ESPN?
Yeah, but respectfully. He ain't say fuck you, Brian. You a bitch, and
but I don't know if Floyd was in this social media era. We don't know what Floyd Mayweather would be the guy. He wasn't part of this.
Floyd still in this social media era.
He part of this. It wasn't like it is now. Like, and it wasn't like it is now. Like now, bro.
We don't know what Floyd would have did.
Tio, we live in a world where everybody get a trophy and a loss, my nigga.
I feel you, man. But that shit don't matter, bro. He still handled it poorly. The nigga handled the shit poorly. That's why he got what he got today. You handled the shit poorly, my guy.
Oh yeah, hopefully when you crash out, you always don't get looked at as a fool because you fell for the bullshit. Media gonna talk about you.
Bullshit.
That is the way it is. I get it, but I mean, everybody just all they do is disrespect each other all day. So I don't know why anybody's surprised. I'm not saying it was right what he did. Like, let me make that real clear. I'm not saying.
Man, you don't call no two grown ass mans. You don't call two grown niggas from that got clout from back in the day no bitches.
He called everybody who said something about him bitches. He went crazy. Like, did you see his tweet went nuts? His feed went nuts. Everybody who said something.
I'm telling you that shit ain't cool.
It's not. I'm saying it's not cool.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying what I'm saying is, how are you surprised by it? With the way how they're all disrespectful to each other like that.
Yeah. I'm surprised, man, because these are two respected members of the culture, bro. At the end of the day, in my opinion,
Cameron is Mase got one out.
And again, when you're looking at it, they have the power to sway your potential fans. You know what I mean? You gotta be
Yeah,
smart,
they got
my
that.
guy.
They definitely got that.
You know what I mean? They're a big part of the culture for niggas 35 and up who watch and pay for these fights and have opinions. So you watch what you're saying, man.
Hey,
You
y'all
gotta
want to
let
hear
them
something
opinions
fucked up?
roll off your shoulder, bro.
Y'all want to hear something fucked up? And really think about this shit. Now
Go
this
ahead.
nigga got beef with Dipset.
I know they all been going
You
crazy
feel me?
online. All of
Oh,
them.
for real.
Yeah, they all been
You know
going
what I'm
crazy
saying?
online. I think what it was is like Shakur was probably a Dipset fan growing up and getting dissed like that by Cameron. His heart couldn't take it, man. He snapped. He crashed out. He's young.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy. Shout out my guy
Yeah, he should have
GMT
just shut the fuck up and just.
Boxing Sports Slick 50 in the building. What up, fam?
What's happening, man? What's happening, everybody?
Big Slick 50.
brother?
What up, guys?
What
What's
up, my
up with it,
guy?
man?
What's on your brain, man? Talk to us.
Nothing, man. I actually kind of came in on end of everything, but I know this pretty much your background is explaining it to me already.
There you go. So let me ask you, Slick. I gotta ask you. Shakur's response, and I think that's what's probably been the biggest battle of rebuttals. Is his response to what Cam and Mace did on their show the first time, and they were, in my opinion, on some comedic shit, but very respectful in giving their opinion.
You talking about the clip that went?
No,
you talking about when Mace?
They heckled him. They
on,
heckled him.
You talking about when Mace said, "I don't want to see Shakur no more. I don't want to see him fight no more."
The first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time before they responded after Shakur crashed out.
Yeah. So he crashes out. He crosses that. For me, he kind of crosses that line because now you calling these two grown ass man bitches. You talking about what you would do in real life. You talking about they need to have a strap and they need to glove up. I mean, he got.
What did he say that at?
Hold up, he said that. I didn't know he said that.
I didn't see nothing about no strap. The only thing I seen
I didn't know he
was
said nothing about no strap.
Yeah,
the only thing I saw.
We about to listen to it, fellas. We about to listen to it.
I'm just saying the only thing I saw was that if I wish he would put his hands up at me, I'd beat his ass.
Yeah, that's
what I read on X. That's what I read on X.
I only seen the Twitter shit. I ain't hear.
Like I said, I ain't been on social media today like that. Yeah, I don't know. But I do remember Mace laughing at him and and
heckled him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was like, I don't want to see. They asked him, "What you thought about the Shakur fight?" He just started laughing. Man, I don't want to see Shakur fight no more. I don't want, that type. And I saw them with a picture, all them laid out on the floor, and talking about that's how they was when they was watching during Shakur fight. They would sleep.
Yeah, Shakur went in. Listen, Shakur tweeted at them cats and talked about them cats for about 2-3 hours, bro.
It was on. He had a Twitter Spaces.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Oh yeah, he did go on a long, crazy Twitter rant for a couple hours.
Man, he
was tweeting. That motherfucker was bing, 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 bing.
Hold on, let me let you hear it.
Shorty
Shorty got the jump. Hold on, real quick.
A lot of things to say on Twitter after y'all's comments about his fight. It goes on for a span of about 3 hours, so I'm just gonna read some of the tweets that he said.
All right, go.
Okay, so one, you know what irks me when a nigga talk boxing but ain't never glove up. This man Mase and Big T and Cameron need to shut the fuck up. Them niggas have never stepped foot in a boxing ring. We got all types of entertainers gloving up. Tell these niggas glove up or shut up. Said half these niggas see me outside, they ain't gonna need a strap because niggas don't want to lock in with me. Y'all keep thinking niggas sweet till you come across them in real life. And he said, fuck Mase, y'all niggas is crazy. I don't respect none of these bitch ass niggas and y'all ain't gonna make me respect them. Surviving Diddy ass bull. And it goes on and on and on.
That's enough. Okay, I can see the part about the strap, how people get that misunderstood.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I read that.
Yeah, but that's not.
This nigga
you
said
got to listen to it. Yeah,
surviving Diddy ass.
But y'all gotta listen to that in a different context. He not saying that you gonna need a strap because he gonna have one. He's saying you gonna need a strap because you's a bitch. How niggas say they carry guns. That's how he's saying it. Like you gonna need a strap when I can beat your ass with hands, nigga. So if I see you and you on that type of time. So in other words, when I see you, I want to see if you about what you talking about. But in knowing you a bitch, you gonna have a pistol. So that's the shit you want. That's what he's saying. He ain't saying that like nigga when you see me it's up like that, like I'm gonna murk your ass or nothing like that. But that's not me defending this nigga anyways, though, because none of them, because this is my opinion. In my opinion, everything it is what it is for shock value. Okay? It's cool. It's a difference. It's a show about two niggas talking the way the fuck they want to talk. You get what I'm saying? But at some point, they have to take some responsibility as well, though. Now you know you're dealing with a youngin', dude. Even though we talking about these two grown, we talking about two grown ass men. That's another grown ass man that got a family that's taking care of his family. So I mean, I'm not mad at him standing his ground. I'm just mad at him the way he went about it. I'm not with the thumbs.
Disrespectful with the young boy.
It's disrespectful. Tio, it's disrespectful, man. If I'm out there putting my life on fucking line, if you're that boxer and then you
that's disrespectful.
No. That's not how it was. Don't do that. Look, hold on. Let me finish. It's like this. Let me explain it. If you out there putting your life on the line and you look at this show and these people laughing at you, it wasn't just like, man, Shakur was born, bro. I hope he get his shit together. He need to. No, these niggas was heckling the boy. They was joking. They made him the joke of the day. That's disrespectful, bro. I didn't ask for that. If you don't like me, shut the fuck up. At least that's my mentality. Now, at that point, you just left it.
If you're a star or a celebrity,
they're stars.
Public, that's what I'm saying.
Even playing field, even playing field, pimp. It's not like once you leave that realm of being an analysis, your analysis, it's fair game. Why can't I talk about you the way I want to talk about you? Then you opened your mouth and talked about me. It's the same. Ain't no rules in war. And then let's not forget, these two old ass niggas know how the game is. They was doing the same thing when they was his age.
I just said the same thing, man. Niggas is gonna be niggas, bro.
So I'm just saying, but this ain't defending Shakur. Is all both of it's wrong, bro. Because think of it like this. Think of it like this. Now this is where shit gets murky and messy for me because it's like, all right, I ain't gonna say that part because that's neither here or there. If that was Stephen A. Smith or some other like quote unquote real anchor talking like that, it'll be hell to pay.
They fire the shit out of him.
Hell to pay. I'm just saying, it's a certain etiquette. If you really gonna be about this, it's one thing to crack jokes, but don't carry it on like that, bro. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, have some respect, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Man, listen, and I hear exactly what you're saying.
And if you want, but what I'm saying is, if you want to do that, you have to be ready to come. You have to be ready for repercussion. You can't tell a motherfucker that I shouldn't say nothing back. Now, Twitter shit, yeah, fuck that. Me, I'm different. I see their ass. I'm in Vegas all the time, nigga. They right there at Wynn Studios. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? They gonna see me. But he a young one. They believe in X. They believe in all the spaces and all of that shit, and they can get their issues off like that. You know what I mean? I don't believe getting niggas heads up. That's just me. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, they handle themselves as analysts at certain points, and then they choose them when they want to make somebody their pundit, when they want to be, the joke of the day. Fine. But I don't have to respect that you made me your joke of the day. I just think it was handled wrong. It was handled dead wrong. And for these two guys, they know the game, bro. Like I said, they were them. This nigga was talking shit about from Jay-Z to 50 Cent and got his ass shot in the shoulder, bro, the video shoot. These young niggas was this nigga. So they had to understand what's going to come back behind it. And I think they wanted it.
Unfinished business on the streets.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to come to that.
They wasn't talking shit about Shakur, though. They were just giving an opinion. It was their opinion.
Like in
felt like the nigga was boring.
Heavy.
Just like in the cartoon, the Boondocks.
Opinion is, man, you see that Shakur fight? This is opinion. Hey,
you see that
913. 913. 913.
That shit was probably funny to them.
See, that's the part right there. They go probably. But that ain't the reasoning part, is it? 913, how is Shakur footwork?
His footwork good going back. It's shitty going forward.
That's an answer.
Hey, listen, don't be
now. Hold on. That was an answer. Now, if he start talking shit with it and joke it, you just took it to another level. I
But
could
if he
take
talk shit,
criticism
then
all
nigga, I'm
day.
right back at him.
Exactly. So I could take.
But
That's
see,
what I'm saying.
that's
It go
the
both
thing
ways,
with Cam and
bro.
Mace,
Bro, that's
though.
public figure 101.
Would it
go
been
there
better?
so we
Would
don't
it been
have to hear
better?
that
All
glitz and
I'm saying
glamour.
is, would it been better if Shakur got on camera and start joning on them niggas? Oh, you probably got fucked ass by Diddy. You probably whoop and been laughing like them. Either way, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. The old head should not took it that person. I saw one camera. Nigga, I make more money than you. Nigga, you don't want to go ATM. Nigga, y'all just stooped yourself down to that boy age.
Or the one that opened up that door.
But Shakur, how old is Shakur, fam? Come on, bro. Okay, now he's hold on. Now Shakur's a grown man, but how many times you just screamed at these niggas? He going at grown men.
Yeah, no, I said that because you can't. After, even though they did what they did, they heckled him, they said what they said, but there was a boundary there. There was a respect level there. They didn't call him out of his name. They didn't mention none of that shit that he did. You feel me? And if he wanted to go and say, man, Mase a whack ass rapper, remember this verse right here? That would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? Go after them in their profession. That would have been cool.
That nigga said survive.
He did,
bro. That's
he did.
Far, bro.
That's
like that's implying homosexuality.
But he did go at them for their careers and all of that. But they didn't want to step in the sports scene. He didn't make them step in the sports scene. And if a person don't like it's been tons of athletes who don't talk to certain pundits. It's tons of athletes who don't mess with them because they carry their opinion too strong. Hell, number one on the list is Stephen A. Smith. You get what I'm saying? And he even tries to make it seem like he's right all the time, and he's not.
Mike.
He says stuff that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Mike Sanders, I'm just trying to explain it across the fucking board. Just like you know that it ain't Shakur, these new niggas is.
So you can't crack jokes, and that's all it was. It was a bunch of jokes. It was a bunch of jokes, bro. And the nigga went left with it.
But everybody can't take them, bro.
We can't be this sensitive though. That's dialing us back.
Everybody can't. But what I'm saying is, he has a right. He does have a right to say something back though, bro. I ain't come over to mix it up, but
you're a public figure. You're a public.
They are
figure,
too.
Bro.
They are too.
So they've been in the game a minute.
All I'm saying was good for all I'm saying is was good for all that you saying right there. They've been in the game for a minute and all that. Man, that don't make never mind. That mean they should know better.
They understand. They probably understand a little bit more than Shakur, but Shakur got to understand, bro. You're a public figure.
He learning.
He have opinions.
He getting handled right now for it, right? He learning. He getting handled right now. That's what I'm saying. But like in this day and age of Twitter and all that shit is different. But my thing is that, like you said, it was good for the goose, it's good for the gander. That shit right there, by them being older, they should know to be more professional instead of trying to keep going back and forth. The thing that Shakur don't understand is that their show is about shock value. They'll keep the shit going. They don't give a damn. You get what I'm saying? So he doesn't understand that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that they not saying. How many times y'all heard me, man? Well, especially on my other show. Now I know they are very sensitive. They don't get it. They not tough like we was. We were bred to be thick skinned. Hell, I couldn't get on the bus without getting joned on. You better have jokes for days. You understand me? So like at the end of the day, I'm just saying that young dude don't understand that era. It's never gonna translate. That era is never gonna translate to his era. You understand me?
Where they fired him up,
he's wrong.
Found out, bro.
If he's never gonna know that he's wrong if we don't tell him that he's wrong. We gotta tell him. We gotta be. All of us need to be saying, "Bro, you dead ass wrong. You're
right."
Wrong.
But this is the way. That's the way to tell him though.
He definitely
real
was,
talk like this. We not on here cracking jokes. You hear how we talking? This dialogue. This is the way to tell him. You can't tell me I'm fucking wrong cracking jokes on me, and I'm grown, bro. You can't sit here and tell me I'm wrong and then start cracking jokes on me. I ain't gonna take you serious. I'm like, who the fuck you talk to, dude? Is you serious or not? Like that. Like I said, that just wasn't it, bro. It just was. It was the wrong setting. But I get what they do over there, though. Like I said, I get what they do. A person like me, man, I'm like, shut them niggas up, man. I don't give a fuck. They'll see me. But like, he don't get that. Like I said, it's not gonna transition to that.
Man, niggas been talking about Shakur his whole career.
Got some growing to do then.
But since he got a
He got some
spotlight put
growing
on
to
him,
do,
bro.
man.
Niggas been saying this
Yeah, he got some growing to do.
narrative
Growing
about
to do.
Shakur
I mean,
Stevenson
in my
for
opinion,
years
if I was
now.
a boxer, I wouldn't have cared about the opinions of two rappers personally. But you know, he let it get under his skin and he snapped out. But he's still young.
Yeah.
He'll get over
I
it.
don't think he
bro.
crashed out, man. He just gonna say what he want to say, and he's very
He did
opinionated.
crash,
I
bro.
think
Nah, he
he's a
said some
fuck
wild
you,
shit,
fuck me,
nigga.
fuck
That's
you
a
type cat.
crash, nigga. That's
I
a
think.
full-on collision, nigga. That was a
Oh
straight up
no, he
nigga
crashed
moment.
out. He crashed.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know
was
the
a
meaning of
crash.
crash out
problem
today. Then
is you took it to something else. You know what I mean? That's all. That's my only beef with it. And like I continue to say, I fuck with Shakur heavy, but nigga, you wrong. You took it somewhere else. Them niggas wasn't disrespect. They was laughing at you because of how they feel about your fighting and your style, but it was no personal shots. You didn't took personal shots at these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You didn't call these niggas out their name. So it's a difference there, man. It's a thin line there for me.
now I get the name calling and all that shit. That's why I said Gen X will never translate to them. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I watched dudes literally play with each other and call each other bitch all day. Like women, when we came up, women did that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this damn era is different. I don't get these niggas. These niggas today is weird to me, bro. Like 100%. When I go outside, sometimes I feel like I don't belong. You know what I mean? Like it's so weird. I watch the stuff. I see the stuff they do. It's like wow. You know what I mean? And that's why I say it's just not gonna translate because just right now, if you was to tell Shakur that the same way I'm trying to tell you it go both ways, and the minute you like you ain't had to call no bitch, and Shakur gonna be like, what? I didn't mean it like that. That's how they think. I didn't mean it like that. From us though, when I came up, you could call a man a bitch. You called a man a bitch, them two dudes was finna fight. You see what I'm saying? So it's that's where the gap is.
You don't know them niggas like that that just be throwing that shit out there like that.
Exactly right, but they don't. Dude, these dudes don't. They don't think like that, bro. That's why I say I just think he's a. And I met a more than enough cats like that. It's a fuck me, fuck you type nigga, and ain't even nothing
nigga,
behind
that's a
it.
whole nother show, bro. On talking about youngsters like that.
I got a couple of them, man. It's just weird where I ain't turning this into that. I'm just trying to stick with the Shakur thing though. But for Shakur, all I'm trying to say is this: Shakur is dead wrong, but them niggas is dead wrong too. But in a sense, I know why they're doing it. All I'm trying to say, Shakur doesn't understand why they're doing it. Like at some point, you have to understand. No, you don't. At some point, do you think, like you just said, them two grown ass niggas? Do you think they really give a fuck about that shorty's opinion? Hell no, they don't. They gonna keep this shit going because as long as Shakur keep going, it's gonna bring niggas to their show. He doesn't understand
about Shakur every day.
Right. He doesn't understand. These two old ass niggas
just fired his ass up.
Right, but these two old ass niggas ain't worried about getting touched. Nigga, they gonna take all his money and spend on Geritol. They don't give a fuck. They gonna get all that shit. You see what I'm saying? So they're not worried about, but he's young and his media shit. They don't understand, bro. They don't understand. It's different. They think the media is them, but they don't understand that we understand the rules of engagement. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a difference. See, you can play me like that.
That's my whole point, man. That's the only reason why I've consistently said what I've said during this broadcast.
But he was definitely baited. I feel like he was baited.
His OGs got to make sure they in his ear, and he's got to understand that he's a public figure. People gonna have opinions, but once you start taking personal shots at people, that shit different, bro. It hit different. It is different. That shit you never know where it can go.
He need a big bro. He need an uncle, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like you get what I'm saying. I watched the interview. Bro. Nine sent me that interview. I was skimming through it. He said on there with his grandfather.
For the rest of he done open up the door for the rest of the Dipset niggas. Now
hell no. Now see right there. See when you say that. That right there, bro. On everything, dog. That would be saying these niggas adolescents at this point. They know they dealing with a child. He ain't say shit about no straight shit. Throw hands. Now open up the rest of the Dipset. That's just too far, bro.
He called.
That's too far, album bro. On that nigga or some shit.
Yeah, I see shit like that. He'll be the butt joker every fucking album I make or some shit, but I ain't gonna go there with no little cat, no little loc like that. Knowing I'm greater and bigger than him, because like it was truth in what they said. You know what I'm saying? They got cake. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting for his. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm just saying I know why Cam and them did that shit because you got to know Shakur's personality. I watched a little bit of that. I'm almost done with it, but the part that got me in there just that applies to this and that interview 913 sent me, when he said that they was arguing in the corner, he said, but when I look back at it, I understand he was right. But this is the part that got me. It's always the but. He got to work on his delivery when he talked to me. Now, this is grandfather.
Yeah, nah. Old motherfuckers never had to work on the delivery.
Exactly.
When they talk to us.
But this is his grandfather.
Anyway, nigga.
You get what I'm saying? If you look at his tweets, old ass niggas, he don't have no respect for that generation. You understand what I'm saying? Because obviously you don't have nobody in that generation that really that's that figure. You get what I'm saying? That makes him respect that era. You know, so like I said, we go out, if we was to crash out, like y'all saying this is crashing out, to me, this is what we called a tantrum when I came up.
And for me, it's sort of again, and I said this a few times as well. You got to understand that from 35 and up, there's a lot of influence coming from that. It is what it is panel, bro. There's a lot of motherfucking influence. So OG got to get in his ear, let him know, because you might have had somebody who was on the fence about Shakur Stevenson.
I'm about to tell you what's finna happen. Shakur gonna end up on that show.
Shakur Stevenson, you know what I mean?
Shakur gonna end up on that show, and they gonna sit there and they gonna talk that shit. They go back.
Call me a bitch ass.
I don't think Shakur took it personally, and I don't think they understand that's how them young niggas talk. But at the same time, hell, shit, they had motherfuckers on there they had beef with, and they went back and forth. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah. I mean, I can see it. I mean, it's just good money. I don't see no other reason keeping it going with little dude.
Look over it. He young enough for them to look past him. And they said themselves, man, he a little nigga, and you know, they ain't really got it. It's all on some comedy shit. So
yeah, exactly. But like I said, the youngin don't get that. They sensitive. Like I said, when every morning I had got up, I had to get on the bus. I had to have at least 100 jokes, nigga, because I knew they was coming. You know what I mean? We was made thick skinned. These guys aren't. They're just not, bro. They don't understand that.
No, I punched a few niggas at some of them jokes. Got to me a couple of times.
Yeah, everybody got in the fights. When I was done, if I said I'm cool, I'm cool. Don't keep going.
I punched a few niggas in the face.
Yeah, but you ain't just do it. You ain't just go cry in the corner. You ain't just somebody came on that joint and lit your ass up. You just start crying and then fight. You know what I'm saying? We didn't operate that way, bro. We just didn't operate that way.
I didn't sneak stole a couple of niggas for them.
He said sneak stole. Hell no. And then you gotta think about shit. The backing that he got is shit. The same mentality.
Yeah.
Fuck me, fuck you.
RC back. What up, RC?
Well, people scared to hit that link, huh? I'm gonna say this though, as I'm coming back in, because I know I kind of left abruptly. I had to get this boy to basketball practice. But check this out, bro. I'm gonna say this. This is to 9 when he said you're only given the opportunity, sir. Rest in peace to Cameron Duncan. This man died with an email going to Bud, and Bud talking about, here's a club fighter. If it doesn't do for me, it does nothing. So yeah, when Bud does fight Canelo, we gonna call it the Battle of the Ducks. Yes. To punch. Yes. Inoue is the pound for pound. Yes, sir.
And then you woke up from whatever fairy tale dream you was having.
See this crazy casual talk here.
But look, I'm glad Slick on here.
It's the illusional casual talk. Hey, yo, the aerosexual was coming out of you hard.
No. Let me give y'all some facts.
Aerosexual is leaking out.
No. Let me give you some facts. Me and Bud started off rocky. Slick can tell you, it started off real rocky.
You gotta respect my mind, Slick.
The last time I saw Bud, shout out to the Portaway Podcast, my dude Big Ant, stay up the street. Bud was over there. Me and Bud chopped it up. We cool. But I'm gonna let y'all know. Y'all ever met a dude that he gave y'all kind of like the cold shoulder, but he see who you cool with? Oh, you cool with my dude? Oh, you cool with Mike? Oh, man. And now he cool with you?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how
we know a couple of them like that.
Sometimes you can be down by association, man.
And that's what I am with Bud. I'm down by association. Cool. So, but right now, me and Bud cool. But if I didn't know who I knew for real, nah, we wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? But I respect Bud.
But why though? Why? What happened?
Slick can tell you.
Tell the
I
story.
think
Tell
nothing.
the story, nigga. Tell the story, nigga.
Man, and that is
Slick can tell you.
man.
Tell the story,
we
Slick.
out there getting them interviews and shit, and he'll be like, "I got you. Give me 1 second," and then it don't happen, or he'll be like, "Oh, nah, man, not today. I'm here for
I ain't doing interviews.
fight. I ain't doing interviews.
I don't mess with y'all."
Then you see him doing interviews with these gals, and you be like, "What?" And
Right
then,
next to me.
Right next to us. So one day we live, bruh. We live, right?
I got
Rob,
pissed
I said,
off.
Rob, it's cool, man. He don't want to do this all great.
I got pissed off.
We hold on. We even went far as getting his talent. What's his agent?
Julie Greenwald. That was the lady sitting next to Shakur.
We went far as got Julie number, bro. We got all that shit. And one day he was like, I said, Rob, it's cool, bro, if you don't want to. He said, Slick, I know you said that, but fuck that. Bud gonna have to respect my mind, god damn it. And he walked right up on that nigga, bro. He walked right up on that nigga. Hey, what's up, man? You gonna give me the interview? I said, God damn.
No, he was pissing me off, bro. But I'm gonna say this, y'all.
Time. So y'all telling me RC pressed Bud?
Yeah, he did, bro. He did.
Hey, I'm not bragging.
Bro.
I'm not bragging. Hold on. I'm not bragging. I ain't number 5'10", and I'm about 245, 250, something like that. I'm way bigger than Bud, so that's not a brag, right? Because Bud is a very, very small guy in person, y'all. He ain't number like 5'8", maybe 150, 155. 5'8". He's a real small guy. Okay, he is. So I'm not gonna go with that brag, but I am gonna say this, bro. And this go to Punch and everybody, and this is not to discourage none of his fans from approaching him. I'm gonna say this, and it's the real, bro. When I see this, Bud is one of the few and true assholes of the sport of boxing. This dude really don't like people, bro. He really don't. He don't do, bro. I'm telling you, this dude is really not a great approachable boxer.
Yeah,
he's really not in real life.
Him and Bomac.
Well, Bomac will warm up too.
He a good dude, bro.
Bomac will warm up too.
Hold up, time out real quick.
You got to crack jokes on Bomac. You got
to crack jokes on Bomac.
You got to understand though. You got to put yourself in his shoes real quick and understand that it's a lot of people that approach him without good intentions. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people.
Dude,
you don't know how many times he done got burnt, and you know what I mean.
No, Heavy. They approach this dude with a Sharpie and gloves, dog. They approach him with.
This is in the setting where the interviews happen.
Yeah,
you get
bro.
What I'm saying?
Bro, we even got him live in a casino with just regular fans, bro. Regular fans. This dude disses everybody, bro. Yeah. Kids, everybody.
That's how big Bud is, bro.
Kids that ever got that about it.
Damn.
Bro, we got it on live, bro. Clip that and send that to Heavy, like when we get off, bro. Bro, I was following him on my phone, which I know you're gonna be like, it's kind of crazy, but I was following him on the thing, bro. After he dissed me, I was that pissed, just to show everybody how Bud is, bro. Bud is really, bro. He's really not cool, dog. I'm telling you, unless
I won't call him. He's real standoffish, bro.
Okay, you can use that word. Unless somebody's bringing you to Bud that he's cool with, you almost got to get a cosign with him to be cool with him.
Hey,
and I'm just telling you real talk, bro.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Salute to my brother, man.
Murph.
But real talk, bro. But bro, there's a lot of people that tell you that even around Vegas, even in a boxing game, even in media, Bud is one of the most hardest, unattainable guys you could get. Number 2 on that list, because I just don't want to.
I show him it ain't just Bud. It's not just.
It ain't just Bud. Vasily Lomachenko.
Him. And just make this the list where you got to know somebody. Basically,
you got to know somebody to get with them.
To make these niggas cool. Earl Spence.
Yeah, Earl did me wrong. Yeah, Earl did me bad. Mm-hmm.
He went up to him, then he see who you with. Oh, you with him? All right, give him my number type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, let me tell you what Earl did me.
But
Earl said, look, man, I'm gonna give y'all an interview and everything. That boy gave me a fake number. The dude that I'm cool with and he's cool with, he said, hold on, you know him? I'm like, yeah, that's my partner up in order. Hey man, throw that number away. He the real one. And let me see that shirt. Let me sign it. That's when he signed the shirt.
That's when he signed the shirt. Right.
Damn.
Yep.
But Bud, dog, I'm sorry. And Lomachenko down bad, but as Lomachenko, who cares? But saying Bud, bruh, Bud, I had no ill intentions. I'd have seen people come up to him. No ill intent, just fan wise. Saying, man, you can sign this, you can do this, bro. Hey, man, I'm one of your big. Nah, bro, I ain't doing that to me.
Right.
Like, dog, you just standing here not doing nothing. You on the wall.
Yeah, and we got Bud to sign the shirt in Atlanta, and he wasn't doing it.
But he knew who I knew in the Shakur camp already.
Right. And it still was a little bit. Hey, y'all ain't throwing it on eBay, is you?
Exactly. He had something slick to say.
Y'all ain't throwing it on eBay.
Yeah, I bet. He said, I bet not see this on eBay. He said, because you know how y'all niggas is. That's exactly what he said. Yeah. Dog, I ain't trying to kill nobody's fandom of Bud. I'm just telling you how Bud is in real life.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know how we got here, but I feel you.
Not nice niggas.
You know.
I feel you.
But yeah, man, but saying what I said now, trust me, y'all, everybody on the panel, I am not a Bud hater, because now presently of July 2024, me and Bud see each other. It's gonna be a hand, a dad and a bro hug go behind it. What's going on, Rob? How you been and all that? But it didn't start like that.
Right.
It didn't start like that. And Bud know I still throw shots at him. You get what I'm saying? All he do is laugh it off. Because it's like when you know somebody is funny. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I know him. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Type shit. Yeah.
Like I could throw, like, if Bud was sitting here with me right now, I'd throw a shot. Like, man, you really gonna waste your time with a fighter with 10, 11 fights, dog? You really gonna do that? And you gonna duck boost? He'll bust out laughing at.
Right. I gotta slide real quick, fella. Hold on.
But no, and another thing to keep it 100, he'll keep it 100 with you, because I remember when he was fighting Shakur. I mean, not I said Shakur, when he was fighting Sean. He was like, I got you, just come up to the scrum. He gave you those questions.
You're right. That's why I said me and Bud cool now.
Yeah.
I'm not, bro, I'm really not. I'm going for Bud on August 3rd, everything. No. Ain't no big thing like that. It just, you know what I'm saying? I know how I got to this relationship.
Hey, I see
it wasn't on my own.
Everything I love. Hold on, guys, real quick. My brain this dude up real quick.
All right.
Go ahead.
What up, fam? What's your name and where you from, bro?
Look, my name is, y'all could call me Seattle Swang. I'm from Seattle though, but I've been hearing everything y'all been saying. The state of boxing is in a dire state right now, because I'm so tired of seeing boring fights. And you know what? The thing about it is, it's like, it's not, you know what it is? I think it's more so the matchups as opposed to the fight, because half of the people that the best fighters we like, they don't be fighting name brand people that we like. We get that once every like 2-3 years. And I'm more excited to see a Jake Paul fight now than I am to see a Shakur Stevenson fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, there'll be more action up in a Jake Paul fight than there'll be up in a Shakur fight. I'm like, I just can't do it, because I'm just a fan of it. I'm not no purist. You know, I'm not nobody who's gonna break down the, the coffee box numbers and all that. I can't do all that. But just from watching it, when you be like with the homies, you barbecuing this 4th of July or whatever day of the week it is, you like, man, we about to turn this fight on. Don't nobody want to watch that.
And I respect that, fam. I respect it, because this is the fan base that we talking about, that has that opinion that he mad at. Again, I don't believe Cam and Mace the biggest boxing fans. This nigga Cam didn't even know Keeshawn's name. So a lot of niggas feel like Seattle feel, bro.
Yeah, no, I get the fans, but I'm just saying, when it came into it, just, you on TV and everybody gonna see it. It's more etiquette to it. That's all I'm saying. Versus like the fans, like if he was to get up here and flame, I mean, I totally get it, because I could totally agree as a casual, goddamn me. I think I said it that night. He didn't sell himself to the fans. Remember I said, I think it was the 6th round, he started laughing. I think he was doing it for himself, whatever. He got to learn how to balance it out.
There's no difference between Seattle's opinion and Cam and Mace's opinion, bro.
I mean, it is. You said yourself, right? But you said yourself though, that when it came to Shakur, he's a polarizing figure. I can't remember what word you use, and they are too. Everybody knows who they are. That's why I kept saying what's good for the goose is good for the gander. They have all the respect, like you said. They have respect and they have clout. People look at Cam, and those are the guys that can diminish you. Like, say for instance, if I get into it with them, and I'm a little old channel, and they be like FYZ, and they chose to make up a rumor, everybody's gonna believe it because they got skin in the game from rap to this. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of does something to your character, and they have to understand that they do have that type of power, whether they were playing or not. That they words are heavy. You get what I'm saying? It takes so to even be joking and say that you fell asleep or this and that and the third. That's why we're talking about them, because their voice carry weight. It's heard around the world. It's not like my boy Seattle on here. Nobody's gonna talk about what Seattle said tomorrow. They're not gonna do that. Cameron say something today, they're gonna talk about it all week. So I mean, that's why I was saying that I'm not taking either side, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
And I'm not mad at what you're saying either. All I'm saying is whether they got a platform or not, they casuals with opinions that's similar to Seattle's. Bottom line. And for Shakur, you're a public figure. You're a boxer. You got the spotlight on you.
And this is the thing about that, bro. Like, I am a casual, but just like this, though, you probably a casual, but like watching football and basketball too, right? Like, you like to have a good game, right? You be like, oh, that game was boring as hell. If it's a game, though, right? Just as a casual, though, right?
Right.
It's really a sport, so I don't see it no different. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's an individual, but I don't know.
Yes, it's more of an individual sport, and it's not the casual fans' fault at all. The casual fans make the sport go round. And like I said, I think Shakur, and let's not forget, Shakur ain't like Shakur 30 fights in, and he's 21 fights. So I mean, he has to figure this out. He has to figure out how to balance this out for us pleasing the fans. Him with footwork, he should already know that. You know, whatever. I know he said he's gonna work on it, and we were screaming it during the fight. I want to see him cut the ring off. I kept saying it. Cut the ring off, man. What are you doing? Cut the ring off. And then he started laughing at Hartunian, and it was that laugh like in sparring where like I'm getting this nigga, and I was like, he's enjoying it for himself, but he doesn't realize that the fans aren't enjoying it. You get what I'm saying? Like he's thoroughly comfortable in what he's doing at that moment. He doesn't want to press it no more because he feel like I got this in the bag. When you appealing to the fans, you got to mix it up. Sugar Ray Leonard could have coasted through that too, but then you saw how many highlights you can go look at Sugar Ray Leonard get a guy on the ropes. He ain't even really hitting dude. He just shoe shining to get the crowd going wild, get the crowd on his side. So I mean, those little tidbits, that's what you do. You know what I mean? And I think it'll come in due time. But I can't relate to the casuals when especially the analogy you gave. I thought it was a great performance. I thought it was a great performance, but to a casual, I can understand why they could say it's boring.
Yeah,
you know, because I'm a Green Bay fan, but I don't know shit about football.
I tell you why to a casual, like it's not a great performance, because like we typically tune into just highlights and shit. We don't break it down round by round. We're not scoring. That like, you know what I'm saying? We want y'all who like really experts on it to break it down for us. I don't claim to know everything about it.
I got a better explanation, Seattle, after you. Go ahead finish, bro.
Nah, that was it.
No, I got a better analysis coming from the king casual and the casual congregation that I run. Yes. This is the problem when we see Shakur Stevenson fight. After watching the face decorate somebody on June 15th, it is a letdown.
Yeah, man. The casual on excitement, bro. And not only that, I think also too, we looking to find the next thing up. You get what I'm saying? Everything's so fast paced now in boxing. It's crazy. There's no patience in boxing no more. Like I said, we already talking about goddamn Abdullah Mason. You know what I'm saying? And in reality, we shouldn't even be mentioning Abdullah Mason. He shouldn't even back in the day, he wouldn't even be on TV right now. You get what I'm saying?
But that's for the casuals, not that's for us.
Right.
Shakur, you know what I mean? He a professional. So when I seen Tommy Fury fight Jake Paul, they threw more punches and was like throwing more than like they was doing. And you know what it is? I think it's just like people who starting to get a name for themselves, like just picking the fights for me, because just let me pick the fights, because I know who should be fighting who. Okay, like just let me pick the fights, because it's a fan favorite. I know the fan favorites that they want to see. Like all the other fights and shit we see, like nobody wanted to see Tank versus Mark. Like, come on, we want to see, like, stop it. We want to see like
who you want to see?
We want to see Arrow get his rematch. We want that Arrow Spence rematch.
That nigga don't want no smoke.
I told you, I was just telling King Casual that there's a lot of people
you don't
that
want that
rematch.
Okay.
I'm about to. You know, let me jump in here right quick, and I know I'm gonna get the panel jumping on this. Say, bro, everybody think we casuals do love knockouts, we do love excitement and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna tell you who is one of the top tier in the King Casual congregation's list of what we like to see, and this dude don't even get knockouts, bro. Believe this or not, y'all. One of them, our most favorite people we like to see that don't get knockouts is Emmanuel Navarrete. We love Emmanuel Navarrete. He don't knock nobody out.
That nigga throw 2,000 punches around.
Right.
Hey, maybe Shakur need to throw 2,000 punches around.
Right.
Oh, yeah, if he did,
I agree. That's what I said. He just needs to learn to mix it up, take the opportunities.
With Shakur, he's so skilled that, and he's so defensive that he can afford to throw more punches every round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, have you heard? You too good for your own good.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
See, I'm mad because two of my most.
I just think he needs to advertise what he is more better. Hey, I'm gonna box circles around you, so we know what to expect. I don't think he need to change nothing up. If they can't beat it, don't change that shit. Just advertise.
Man, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you what it is. Cause like two of my favorite boxers, like Shakur and AB, they be talking that shit, and then they get up in the ring, and we be like, "This is a lackluster performance." That's what they be doing. We don't like when they talk all that shit. Just don't even talk all that shit.
But you know where they got that from, man.
Nah, don't tell motherfuckers you gonna knock a nigga out. Just be like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna box circles around you." If you change that up a little bit, motherfuckers be going in looking for a knockout and shit. And you slap boxing with the nigga.
That's
you know
how
what I
you
mean?
sell
Like,
a fight. How do you sell a fight to casuals? You
like
you open
Mayweather
the door for knockouts.
It's a consequence though. Like
Or
Mayweather never said he was knocking nobody out.
That's what I'm about to say. Now, if you take the Mayweather route, then you villainize yourself. You
Right.
know what I mean?
You gotta go turn heel.
Everything, and you talk plenty shit.
Yeah.
But the normal way to open up the door for the casuals to want to see it is you promise them a knockout.
Right.
You know, that's how that works.
But you gotta be able to. You get like, for instance, like I think a person that would be a fan favorite, whether he got knockouts or not, will be a Boots, because it's the way his mechanics work. He's different. He moved different. The way he pick his punches.
Afraid to open up.
You're right, and you know what I'm saying. And it's not just punching. It's like, damn, you could see damn near what he's seeing. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
so I mean,
the proof is in the pudding. All of the fighters that are extremely popular and sought after and make the most money are fighters who open up, either get knockouts or they open up. They come to fight.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm about to convert to the fucking bare knuckle boxing. At least they be throwing in that bare knuckle shit.
I watch all that shit. That shit go hard.
They be squabbling up in that shit. I get more action up in that than I be getting up in these other fights.
Yeah, them niggas off the street, bro. But that shit go hard though, right?
But I'll tell you another thing too, man. Is what Heavy said, and I agree with all y'all say. But another thing that get our casuals going too is when you talk that noise, bro, and mean it. Like, bro, I'm about to give y'all, for instance, let Boots sleep old boy Saturday night and get on that mic and say, "Yeah, bud, I hear you going to 154.
Exactly.
Me too. I'm coming to get your ass." Guess
It's
what?
a problem.
Heavy better cancel his channel after that.
It's gonna be a problem.
He's coming for.
Fact.
I'll be right back, fellas.
Yeah, that'd be nuts. That go down. But that's exactly right. That's the selling point to casuals, though. Even if it don't happen, bro.
Yeah, you know, you got to say something. You
Give
got
them something to grab a hold to.
Exactly. So
I'm tired of you running. all that good stuff.
That element of
You
the
know what
sport.
I think it break down to? We just want to see some heart. That's all it is. Like, can we see some heart for real though? Whatever way that
That
he
boy's
think that
Philly.
heart mean, just show us some kind of heart. Whatever we seeing, it look like you playing it too safe, and we don't see none of that
You
for
can
real.
just tell when you watch a Shakur fight, he don't want to be hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's no problem with not wanting to be hit. Fuck, I don't even want to fly to land on my face. But at the same time, bro, it's like it's a thing where just be relaxed. That's one reason why you got to be relaxed in there too. He almost Wilder do that shit too. He almost panicked when a motherfucker throw punches at him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like panic to get the fuck out the way, bro. I think
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
bro.
Cam
I think
said though, man, the nigga want to swim without getting wet. You
I
got to get
mean, he
wet,
done
baby.
mastered that though. He just got to figure out that when to take chances and capitalize on his counters if you're gonna fight like that. You know what I'm saying?
But
Real
if
talk.
he would have opened up on Hartatunia would have caught him with some stuff. But still, you know what I mean? You probably would have got the knockout.
dude was
You know what I
ready to
mean?
go.
Yeah,
Coming
dude,
to the
man,
fight,
he
he was
showed
ready.
him facts, man. He showed him from the 5th round on, he was ready to go.
Yeah, he could have got him, bro. In my opinion, he could have got him.
Sorry, it just be disappointing because when you got your blunt rolled up, you got your bottle ready, you got the party ready, you got everybody kicking it, and you watching a boring ass fight, like you like, this ain't it.
That shit enough to make a nigga mad, bro.
Especially
Well,
with
you got
co-signing
to
a
save
nigga
all
like
that
this,
for
my
you.
nigga Shakur here, bro, and he just looked like trash like that, bro. And I'm not even gonna say trash, but it just you could tell that it's a certain level of fear of getting hit in his fights, and that's just not appealing. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna say he trash. He actually looked way better in this fight than he did the last fight. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, facts. I get damn right. It was a great performance to
Yeah,
me. Like I say,
and
he
that's
just
why I get it. That's why I get why y'all say like winning it on points. Like I get it because y'all talk about great performance. That's y'all boxing purists who know about the point system and all that. I'm like, but for us, we don't give a fuck about all that. We be like, hold on, because just like when we was growing up, when somebody's squabbling, we ain't breaking it down on a point system and all that. We're like, what happened?
right.
Who landed the most clean shots? Who landed the most effective shots? We don't care about all the extra shit.
Well,
I
man,
don't
I'm gonna
know.
say this to Seattle. You say that bottle, that blunt, that party for this coming Saturday night. My boy hitting that Wells Fargo Arena, 18,000 strong. You say that bottle, that blunt, that party for 2 more weeks later. You're gonna have Bud outside in LA fighting Masvidal. You're gonna have Pitbull and
Okay.
Rayo. You're gonna have Jared, Big Baby Anderson. Shout out to J Prince Boxing and everybody over there in the squad. Antonio Leonard Promotions, all them boys. Hey, he gonna get on with somebody respectable. Andy Ruiz coming back. Hey, bro,
Oh
this last week,
I'll be
this
there for
last week
that.
just wasn't a week. You know what I'm saying? This last week just wasn't a week.
Yeah. And I was so mad. AB got his tooth knocked out after talking all that shit. I was like,
That's
oh
stupid.
no, AB, like this is crazy. Like this is boxing has gotten too crazy for me. I don't know what the hell.
And another one I'm looking for. There's gonna be a nice casual prize. Is in August. That Never Ready Valdez 2.
That's gonna be
Y'all remember
fire.
that from the first one? That was a bloodbath.
That's gonna be fire.
I'm just right. Hey, look, I think like to be honest, like I think Ryan Garcia brought some bad energy to his brother's fight when he showed up. He shouldn't have showed up even
Man,
to the fight. He fucked the whole vibe up and shit. Like I don't think he should have been there. But yeah, that was. I mean, the undercards was better than the main. It was like I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm disappointed. I'm glad it was free though. Okay, I ain't complaining. Shit, I didn't have to
Hey
pay
man,
for it.
hey man, that's what it's coming to, man. That's what it's coming to. You gotta
That's
pick and choose. You
another
gotta pick
bitter
and choose your
taste.
battle.
That's another bitter taste boxing fans, casual and diehards have in they mouth too, man. It's the fact that we gotta pay for most of this bullshit. You know what I mean? Thank God that shit wasn't a pay-per-view though. You know what I mean? But
Right.
that's another bitter taste, bro. We gotta pay for way too many fights. Way too many bullshit fights. I remember pay-per-views used to be like some shit where like this was the fight of the century. You know what I mean? Like the fight. And you'd have to pay for it. Now they want you to pay for everything. All these old weak ass fights.
You
That's
know who
another
I
thing
want to
too.
see fight though? The fight that still ain't happened is Caleb Plant because he slapped the shit out of one of the Charlo brothers, and I
That ain't
think
gonna
Man,
happen.
that
you
shit
will
gonna
be
That ain't
go
gonna
damned.
happen.
there.
That ain't gonna
Like
happen.
that fight gotta go there for real.
That's not gonna happen, bro. I'm gonna tell you that now, dog. I'm here in Vegas. I know they ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, they
Actually,
gotta
Caleb
roll dude
Plant
out of
fighting
rehab and
August.
some more shit.
Caleb Plant got a fight coming up in August.
Yep.
Yep.
It ain't happening at all.
He should
Shame.
definitely want his get back after that shit. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
gonna slap me like that. That shit
I
crazy.
promise you.
That was
He
I
crazy.
hey,
promise you, bruh.
Seattle, he letting that ride, bro. He ain't interested. He ain't interested.
That was a bitch slap if I ever seen one. I'm like, that's a real bitch slap. That one was crazy. I said, damn, that was loud as hell too though.
He said it was loud as hell.
That shit echo. You hear the building they was in? That shit echo. Like, oh,
That was in
damn.
the tunnel of the T-Mobile.
That's stupid, bro.
Niggas
That
like,
shit
bitch.
echo. Right, bro.
But
I don't want to
Cholo
laugh.
asked for that, dude, bro. Cholo asked for that. He was supposed to get that, bro. Cholo was playing with that man top too much.
Yeah, you don't do that.
What'd he do? I don't know what he did. What did he do to
He kept
Hey,
touching him in his
touching him.
face, playing with his beard,
Yeah, he told him
saying
don't
he's
touch him.
sweet. Yeah, playing with his ear. He was doing a whole lot
Mm-hmm.
of bunch of stuff before that, bro.
Oh yeah, I ain't see
Yeah, he was playing with him hard. And then Caleb was letting it go. You know what I'm saying? And then Cholo, as they was walking out, Cholo had something else to see. What you gonna do? Well,
Right,
I can't let that go no more. You feel me?
Yeah, you can't just do that old whole shit and be like, yeah, nigga, what you gonna do about it?
right.
Right.
Yeah, this is what I'm
That
gonna do.
ain't it. That
I'm
ain't
a
the move.
lunge from halfway across the goddamn room and slap the taste out your motherfucking mouth. And that's
Hey, and
exactly what it
I
did.
know y'all probably like that Devin Haney versus Garcia fight, but to me that shit was boring too. I was like, why Ryan keep on pointing his back to Devin like that, looking crazy? Like I ain't never seen no weirdo shit go on like that in the ring. It was just a bunch of weird shit going on that I was just like,
I
do
literally
y'all
hope
think this
everything
is
about
normal?
This dude got me dying, bro.
I'm with you, Seattle. I'm with you, man.
That
Yeah,
Shakur,
boy Murph
Russell,
in the
man.
building.
AB,
Real talk.
everybody, man. They all in that same boat, man. They all in that
After
same
that
boat, bro.
racist ass bullshit Ryan Poole, fuck him.
Oh my god, that shit funny.
Ryan is a social media superstar.
There you go. Yeah.
exactly.
He
None worse
will
than a
do
closet racist.
anything, even well, I ain't gonna do that on the channel. Y'all gonna bruh. Ryan will do
Mr.
anything,
Seattle,
bro.
just know that he's a bum. That's all.
He would do
He's
anything.
just a bum.
Oh
He's
my
a
god.
Golden
Niggas,
Gloves bum.
Golden Glove. That man is hold up. We ain't gonna disrespect the man on here. Man, Ryan
Man, fuck
Garcia
him.
is a multiple national
Hmm.
Golden Glove champion. Though you can't do that
Bum.
man that, bro.
Yeah, there's
Come on now.
multiple. There's multiple bums out there with all kinds
Name
of
me one.
Golden Glove
Name me
champions.
one. Name me
I
one.
don't know them because they're bums.
I think you can't. I didn't think you could.
Because they're bums.
There's no such thing as a punk.
No, there's such thing as a bum. You just
There's
named
no
them.
such thing as a There's no such thing as a bum, bro. The man
I
is a
just listed it.
national.
I just
you
The
listed
can't
it.
be a
man,
national
Russell
champion
is a
and
bum.
bro. You
you
Shakur is a
can't
can't be a
you can't be a
bum.
national champion
wait.
and
Who? Wait, back up. Who is a bum? Russell. Gary
Russell's a
Russell.
bum.
Gary Russell's a bum.
that nigga's
Now he's a
Olympian.
bum. And
Oh my
But we
god.
talking about it in context of the amateur system. He was a damn good amateur because he was an Olympian.
exactly. Are we
Was
talking
not
about
as a pro though,
amateurs?
but we're
We're
talking
not
about it
talking
in the
about
amateur
amateurs.
context.
I'm talking about as a pro, you're a bum. There's a whole lot of those. They run around
You know,
everywhere. Trust me.
bro.
Yeah,
You know how many
there's
times?
a lot of those.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like Earl Spence, Devin Haney, all of them. Yeah,
Oh
they
my
all bums.
god. Oh,
Teofimo
You're talking
Lopez.
about people that you're talking about people that actually are going to get belts.
Not just
No,
one,
I'm talking
but
about
actually
people who
French.
went to the Olympics and
Why
lost in
am
the
I
first round
talking to you
and
about
didn't even
this?
medal.
I'm not
And didn't
going there
even
with you.
medal.
But we're not going to talk about Shakur. We're not going to talk about that fight, right?
Who, the silver medalist?
Yeah, the silver medalist
Three division champion,
oh, he's a
current
champion still?
lightweight
I
champion.
think he got robbed. I think old boy got robbed. I think little boy cracked the shit out of him.
Stop it.
What?
Oh
I
my
think he got
God.
robbed.
Stop. You just hating now,
All right, come
bro.
on now, Murph.
I
God
think he
damn.
got
Put the
robbed.
blunt down.
Man, Murph been
The
drinking, bro.
That
Hennessy.
nigga's just hating at this point.
Yeah, the Hennessy and the
Murph
weed.
was on Four Loco. He
All
must
right,
be on.
let me give you a disclaimer. The nigga is my bro.
No, bruh.
It's one in
No,
every family.
no, bruh. Murph is on some kind of alcohol that's been discontinued in
I want to
stores
know who
across
actually
America.
watched the whole
I
fight.
know.
Who actually watched the whole fight
This
live
shit is hilarious,
Wait,
bro.
to
bro, what
actually
you been
tell
drinking?
me he won?
Hold on. Can I ask y'all a question? Was he drinking Cisco? Something that's been illegal for the last few years? Have you saved the bottle from a few years back?
My nigga said Cisco, bro.
That's right.
Damn, bro.
Nah, that nigga was drinking that
My
old
mama.
nigga shit, that Wild Irish Rose.
It looked like that's
Boy.
what Shakur was drinking if he thought niggas had to pay to get to leave.
Oh my
I
god.
think he been mixing. I think he was mixing Cisco and
I
Four
don't know if y'all
Loco.
heard yet that now both his hands is messed up. God damn, bro.
God.
Listen.
Hey, you know what the thing is? I was just thinking about this Shakur shit again. He don't even be listening to his corner when he be going into the corner.
Nah.
He had a
That
full
nigga
blown
don't listen to
argument.
shit that be saying for real. Like,
Does he know better, boy? Shakur knows all. He the greatest.
who does that? I don't even know who boxing does that. Like,
You
is
would
that
say
normal?
Shakur is the greatest. He's the three division, millennial 130
So
champion.
LeBron could be his coach could be like, we running this play. LeBron could be like, nah, fuck that, nigga. We running this play, nigga. I don't give a fuck
LeBron
what
do that all the
nobody says.
Right. I would say
Yeah,
LeBron to
and
LeBron
get the
do
LeBron's
fuck
that.
not
out
in
the
the
Lakers.
playoffs.
LeBron,
LeBron
That
is
nigga
not
just
making it
got
to the
his sun
playoffs.
signed. LeBron just showed
Yeah,
major
man,
power.
get them
LeBron,
niggas, get the James family out of LA, bro. We need
man,
No, they need
LeBron,
to stay. Man, that's
LeBron,
disrespectful.
LeBron got three coaches fired.
That's what I'm saying.
LeBron,
Get
that's
that nigga out of
LeBron's
LA,
team.
man. God damn.
He just
Yeah,
told
man.
Jeannie Buss to hire his partner.
Right. He owned the team. He owned that team.
Yeah.
That's his
Man, I'm
squad.
about to be a
Hear that
Clippers
now?
fan, bro. Fuck that. I'm about to be a Clippers fan, bro. I
Not
ain't
only
lying.
hire my partner, it's gonna be bring your son to work day every day of the season,
Man,
and
that's
y'all gonna
crazy
pay
though.
him.
So Shakur, Russell, and AB is all in the same boat. Damn, that's crazy.
What are you talking
Who would have
about,
thought?
man? Them old
I mean,
champions. What are you talking about?
they all get their ass whooped. They all running. They all get talked about. They, man, I
See
don't see no
Shakur get his
difference.
ass whooped.
Oh,
Hold
that's
on,
right.
Murph.
That's
Can
right.
I
You've
ask you
been
one
avoiding.
question?
You get to go. You gotta go back to the private ones. Oh, don't worry.
Murph,
I'll
We
send
didn't
it to
say
you.
Shakur got his
Murph, can
ass
I ask
whooped. We
you?
just say his
Can I?
performances be lackluster.
No,
That's
I'm
all
saying
it
he got
is.
his ass whooped. Shakur got
Right.
No,
cracked.
no, Murph tripping.
That
Murph,
nigga,
can I
Shakur
ask you
got
one
cracked a
question,
few
Murph?
times on the inside. You know
Can I
where he don't
ask you
like to
one
be.
question, Murph?
Backstepper.
Murph, can I ask you a question? Name me
Backstepper. No, you ain't
one
allowed to ask
time.
me no question. You
One
told me I was gonna
time
get a knockout. That's
you
what
ever see
I was
Shakur? We
told.
ever
I
see
was gonna get a
Shakur on the
knockout.
canvas?
I was
Name me
told I
one
was
time
gonna
you ever
get.
see Shakur on the canvas.
Name me a
That's all.
time he ain't backstepping. I'll wait.
That's boxing, ain't it?
you know
No,
what,
not the
Rob?
whole damn fight. Fuck
You know what,
no.
Rob?
Oh,
It's ironic. Shakur could have got the stoppage.
Oh, he could have
You
did
know
the
what
good. He
I'm
could
saying?
have did it. Oh, he could have did it.
If he would have listened to his corner, Frank Martin got stopped by listening to his motherfucking corner. Ain't that ironic?
boy, you lucky I ain't at home. Boy, I cut this camera on and upset your night.
Bounce step, bounce step. What the fuck, black? I was like, bro, what the fuck is he telling this dude?
Oh boy,
The
I got
exact
I
opposite.
got a t-shirt. I got a t-shirt to show Murph. It's gonna bring him back to the 2001 NBA Finals.
Oh my god, bro! When we get out this motherfucker and you get to the house, oh,
Oh man, I got a shirt to show Murph. It came in, Murph. It came in, brother.
All right,
I'm
look,
happy
you
for
know
everybody.
what?
Can you see it?
Shakur,
Blind ass.
Shakur out of the next fight, they need to wear headgear. Everybody put on headgear. Fuck it. Like we just
That
gonna have
nigga
a boring
stupid, bro.
ass
That
fight.
was stupid.
He's gonna be like,
That nigga
fuck it.
stupid, bro.
Or maybe just Shakur need the headgear. Maybe then he'll actually stand in the pocket and box somebody.
That nigga said everybody just need headgear.
Maybe
Oh, by the
Frank need
way,
it. Maybe Frank need the
but
headgear in the 8th round. What you
shit, at
think?
least Frank know there's a left and a right. At least he
I
was
know.
turning,
He caught
motherfucker.
both
The
of them.
fuck?
He
Yeah,
caught
I'm
both
about to
of
say
them.
he caught both of them
He caught both of them.
That nigga
You
know what
right.
he
He
talking
know
about.
left, right, and everything else.
Slick, I'm surprised you talking. You made it
Oh
through the
shit.
fight too. You was probably on the sleep live
No,
again. Big T was in
I
that
like the
motherfucker.
fight. I like this one. The
The
last
fuck?
one I
I
fell. The
don't know
first
why
one I
you
fell
even jumped
asleep.
into that one.
The
You
first one I
fell for
fell
this
asleep
one.
though. But
Damn,
this one
I'm
was a good
gone.
fight though.
Yeah,
You
it
just
sure
want
was a good
John,
fight
but
after you
it
viewed
was
it
a good
5 hours
fight.
after.
Nah,
After
if
you
you put
viewed it the
that
next
twinkle
morning.
twinkle little star on while it was
Oh
on,
yeah,
that
he had all kinds of
twinkle
fairy dust in that one. If
twinkle,
we gonna
that
blame
shit
it on
was
the
yeah,
juice.
that shit, yeah. It was like, yeah,
Blame it
we
on the
good.
goose. Got him feeling loose. Yeah, nigga, he was passed out.
No,
This
it was
time
alright.
I got
everybody
to get
admitting
back up
But
here and
time.
help.
anyway,
Everybody
you
admitting.
know what was
It's
really made it bad though is
What's
you
going
can't
on?
have a fight in your hometown and you can't get booed in your hometown. That's what can't happen.
Boo, them niggas was walking out.
Uh,
They were trying to beat the traffic.
Niggas
Man,
was
fuck this
booing
fight.
and walking out. I tell you what, when Keeshawn come back home, boy, you ain't gonna see no shit like that. Shit gonna be crazy.
All right now. You know Bob go put the 360 camera on that scope now. I know about that scope in
You
Norfolk,
know what?
Virginia now. I know about that scope in
Boy, that
Norfolk,
motherfucking
Virginia
scope
now.
that scope gonna be rocking, boy. That shit gonna be rocking.
Now, hey, now, don't tell me Keyshawn need help. Don't put Abdul as the co-main now.
But no, that'll be cool too. You know what I mean?
We
Fuck
ain't
with
giving y'all no help. We
Keyshawn,
ain't giving
fuck with
Keyshawn no
Abdul.
help. Nope. We ain't giving Keyshawn no help. We're gonna give him Jitterbeck as his co-main.
Bro, listen to me. Listen, DB3 is so thick out here, it's crazy, bro. He not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
leave
he gonna
nobody.
spell it out. Yeah,
Yeah, he
I'm
Keyshawn
gonna
gonna
still
spell
spell
waiting
it
for
out.
him to
it
drop
out.
a motherfucker. I'm still waiting for that to happen.
Who what?
I'm still waiting
Oh,
on
let me
Keyshawn to drop
mute
somebody.
up. Let me mute up.
Oh,
It's
well,
about to go
you
down.
might
Nigga,
look.
already on it, nigga. I'm hitting
The
the
kind
mute
of the
button
level of
now.
niggas he fighting, you might not see it for a while. He fight. It's a different level. He on
you
that
know
different
what?
level.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what Shakur's fucking performance was. It was the equivalent of Bronny James
Yeah.
giving me 4 points. It was like, okay, like,
Seattle
all
still here.
right.
Oh, my man, I forgot you was here, Seattle. What you say, bro?
Nah, I said Shakur Stevenson's performance was the equivalent of Bronny giving me 4 points. Okay, that way it was the same thing as that. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
It's
You ain't
enough
gonna
of
see
this.
that shit out of
But
Keyshawn though. But nah, to answer your question, Murph, yeah, you might not. You see the motherfucker he just fought?
Yeah, I seen him hurt. They couldn't get him out of there.
yeah,
Nah,
he
man,
had
that was a
heart though.
tough
I'm not gonna
motherfucker.
lie, that dude had heart though. On some
Yeah,
real
bro,
shit, he was a fitter though, because he was
bro
getting
was
his
tough.
ass whooped. For
Who
real.
y'all talking about? Keyshawn?
Yeah, this Keyshawn fight. Murph said
Man, Keyshawn could have got that out of it. Keyshawn could have got him. He just need to learn the sidestep though. He did.
No, he
If you go
couldn't.
back and watch them rounds, what was that? I know you probably watched it again, T.O.
I did.
It was
I
like
did.
round 5, 4 or 5 when he sidestepped soon as the bell where he went to him and sidestepped, bow and sidestepped him again.
He
When
hurt him
get
in the
that,
fourth and the
when that,
sixth.
yeah, and when that
But,
become repetition, he gonna be a bad
that body
motherfucker, bro.
shot was the crazy one right in the solar
Yeah,
plexus though.
on, y'all
Like that
stop.
was when that really
that's gonna be a bad motherfucker. He just got to stop going straight back to the ropes. That's why Bowman was looking mad. Like he kept going backwards.
Yeah,
You got to stop that.
He don't
and
say
then
they're going backwards too. Huh?
he got away from
Birds of the feather
some
flock
technique
together. I'll
too.
be damned.
Yeah,
He got away from some technique because of that pressure. A lot of the times you're not used to that constant pressure from a bigger, stronger dude. In my opinion, Miguel Medano came in at a bigger, stronger fighter. You know what I'm saying? So that pressure was crazy. It was extreme, and I think it knocked him off his technique a lot. So, but that's a learning experience, and he needed all 10 of them rounds. And those are the type of fights I do believe Keyshawn need going forward, bro. Because again, you calling out some names, nigga, and you're gonna have to be prepared when you get there. You know what I mean?
No,
All right.
that's a fact.
Look,
That's a fact.
could y'all boxing purists really explain something to me as a boxing fan? when they talk about like rehydration, like, cause they say you got to come in at like maybe 147 and you might swell up to like da 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 da. I ain't never drunk that much water that make me swell up to like that size the next day. How the fuck do they be getting that weight the
Because
next
you
size?
never depleted your body. So when you cutting weight, man, and depleting everything in your body to make a certain weight, you taking everything, all the sweat, everything out of your body. So when they rehydrate, it's because you have nothing left in your body. So you gonna drink a few gallons of water and rehydrate, you know, maybe safely a lot of the times is around somewhere between 7 to 10 pounds. You know what I mean?
That 20-pound shit, I don't know, bro.
That's some.
Is that drinking water or do they get like IVs?
That's some IV shit,
No,
bro.
the IV shit is illegal. But a lot of times they'll drink.
In certain states is illegal.
Pedialyte.
Yeah, getting them electrolytes in your system and
And then
just
they'll eat like a lot
replenishing,
of
man.
pasta. You know what I mean? Try to get them carbs, them positive carbs back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
To
saying?
answer your
Feel
question,
like pasta.
they cut everything, bro. So like it's really nothing in their systems, like meaning they can't piss or nothing. There's literally
But I always
no
wonder
fluid
this
for
though,
real.
bro. Like, so when they fight the next day, like imagine me just drinking that much water and eating that much food the day before the fight. Wouldn't I be full and like sluggish the next day though? If
Nah,
I'm
because
really like,
you just getting back to where your body's actually comfortable.
Yeah,
You're
and positive
replenishing.
carbs.
You're not
Positive carbs.
overeating
You're
or
not eating everything.
drinking. You're replenishing.
Yeah, and you're not just eating anything. Then you eating pastas, you eating stuff that's gonna sit right with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to know the truth? Because
Yeah,
you
what's the
feel
truth?
you feel real fucked up.
Yeah.
You feel real fucked up. Especially like in Poe Frank's case, only had like 2 hours to put something on you. Yeah, man, it's all way bad.
Yeah.
Now, as far as Frank, to me that's a different story because them niggas.
He had 10 pounds. He had 10 pounds in between.
Yeah,
he just
but
couldn't go over 10 pounds in the second weigh-in. So he had time to eat.
But he was weight drained. It's a difference between cutting weight and being just completely weight drained.
Yeah, he waited to the last
how
minute.
you gonna feel the next day?
He waited to the last minute, bro.
Yeah.
If you work that shit into your regimen, bro, you good. Like how you see Tank. Tank ain't got to lose weight, bro. Tank there.
And when Tank
So
weighed
you
in,
okay? So is
he
y'all
wasn't weight
saying that
drained.
you basically gotta dehydrate yourself?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
That's
But unless you a disciplined fighter like how Mayweather was in the gym all the time, you see Tank now, he's staying at that weight. He ain't a chubby boy no more. You gotta be like that's what they call being professional. If you gonna fight that weight, stay at that weight.
Bro, the truth is, if you fighting in the correct weight class, you're not gonna be weight drained.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you fighting at the correct weight class for yourself, you're not gonna be weight drained, bro.
And what do y'all think would happen if they went back the same day weigh-ins? I'm all for it. I feel like if they went back the same day weigh-ins, people would start moving up in weight in droves.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man, there'll be
That's
a
what
bunch
I
of
think.
niggas get
I
knocked
agree
the
with
fuck
that.
out.
In the correct weight class.
I agree.
Hell
I
yeah.
agree with that.
I'm
Every
with
time
that
you
shit.
say that, I agree with you, bro. That's how it should be. I don't
Yeah.
even know why they ever moved it.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Like,
why.
It was supposed to be for the safety of the fighter because you had some dummies that still want to fight in their weight classes and draining themselves to do so. The WBC started it. That's why they moved
that's
it the
their
day
fault.
before.
That's their fault, bro.
And they claim safety. That ain't no damn safety.
Ain't
But
no
now you
damn-
got niggas that's really fucking light heavyweights fighting
Know
a
what I mean?
welterweight. You know what I'm saying? That's not safety at all, bro. And you can't stop these niggas. What? Devin Haney rehydrated 26 pounds?
26 pounds versus Regis, bro.
Come on, man.
See, that's
not
what I'm trying to
safety,
figure
bro.
out. In one night, how do y'all rehydrate 26
That's IVs,
pounds?
bro.
I'm trying to figure that out.
That can't be nothing.
A lot
Like,
of
I
people-
ain't trying to spread no
when you
rhetoric,
replenish
but
your bodies like that, your body, like, it's like the shit sticks to you. It just poof. It's like blowing up, putting air in a balloon. You didn't
Just go ahead and
shrink
say
your
genetics,
shit.
man.
You say what?
Just go ahead and say the genetics, dog.
but really 26 pounds though?
Because
Yes.
everybody carry different though. Everybody sweat they weight different.
So
You know what I'm
you could
saying?
blow up 26 pounds overnight, bro.
Yes.
Well, we seen them do it. It's
Hell
doable.
I don't even think if a female get pregnant, she gonna weigh 26 pounds overnight. Like y'all is wild.
No, what I'm saying is just about eating or with help. That's what I'm asking. I ain't saying it can't be done.
Then I can tell y'all how Devin did that overnight. 26 pounds. 2 words. Y'all ready? Victor Conte.
Well, there
Thank
you
you,
go.
ladies and gentlemen.
I was trying to avoid that, but I was trying to.
Yeah.
That's what my mind be.
You know, if anybody could help, the wizard would be able to do so. Go and see the wizard. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, to answer your
Hold
question,
on, who is
man,
that? Who is Victor? Who is that?
Oh, that's the guy that
wow.
helped Barry Bonds break the home run record.
Yeah.
King of cheating.
Marion, what's her name? Marion.
Marion Jones
Marion
win
Jones.
six Olympic gold medals in one Olympics.
Yeah, got her shit stripped.
Infamous drug cheat.
She was fine too.
Yeah, she was fine.
Still fine.
I don't know. I ain't seen her lately. I ain't gonna say all that. She might have hit the wall. But nah, man. Hopefully you got to understand this, Seattle, because I know to somebody who don't know, it's like, damn, how the hell they do that overnight? But you got to understand a lot of these guys not fighting in their weight classes and they're cutting weight. Basically, and when I say this literally. They're basically starving themselves. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey, which one of y'all sent that video to me just today?
That was me. That was me.
It was Rob that did it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he knows all about that.
How I know about weight cut?
Yeah, you're a
I ate breakfast this morning and lunch.
That's why y'all picked the fights, brother.
And I'm gonna eat dinner when I get on. How I know about weight cut?
You a Tank fan? You damn near in the camp, brother.
Got her pregnant.
You know all that.
Bro, what you talking about Tank fan? But Tank did a wait. You talking about the same Tank that did a standing backflip at a weight in? Would know about weight cut?
Yeah, that's how y'all picked the fight.
You think Tank had a problem with a weight cut?
Hell no, he ain't weight drain. It was only one nigga on that stage weight drain, and it won't.
So what Murph is talking about? I don't know what Murph talking about.
Hey, bro, tell me about this though. You know when they be having like water in their corners and shit, how do they know that their water ain't got shit in it though? Like that they could benefit off of. Like why they in a fight?
We don't. It's hopefully the sanctioning bodies is regulating in some way, but we don't. And
they don't regulate the water. The water just come in from great value water. It's the same thing coming out that keys, bro.
But most of the time when you in a fight though, they'll have it in your dressing room.
Yeah, but you can't have no shit that just be like, okay, yeah, I could just have this shit up in here to where I don't feel nothing.
Cooler full of water and shit.
I might be getting hit like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Seattle. The only person we ever seen water was Tampa was Deontay Wilder during the second Tyson Fury fight.
Was it?
I'm joking, man. No.
Oh,
that was one of his excuses. That was one of his excuses.
But hey, it was a Trello fight though, where they had like some shit. I think they gave a nigga Gatorade in between the rounds instead of water.
I think it was Sprite.
Was it Sprite?
I think they do Sprite. Yeah, Sprite supposed to, if you woozy, this is what I've seen. Sprite is supposed to make you shake back real fast.
Yeah, that sugar is just
the sugar and what that is, that carbonic acid or something inside of soda.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, man. Man, you know I lay y'all the lights, man, but I gotta wrap this joint up.
Okay, for sure. Look, it was nice rapping with y'all. Like, look, I'll be back though. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. Make sure I don't know if you hit the subscribe button, but make sure you subscribe, my man. And I appreciate you dropping through for real. Got some shout outs for you people out there, man. Seattle.
Shout out to my baby mom. Fuck you. Okay. Shout out to shit. Shout out to my side bitches right now. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
All right.
But yeah, I'm about to be back.
Sound like a Manny Fresh CD.
For sure. All right, man. I appreciate you, Seattle, man. Thanks for joining us. All right, fellas, the usual suspects, man. We got to get up out of here. Murph, I appreciate you jumping back on, man. Always a pleasure. Yeah, the wild card. You got some shout outs, big dog? Murph then fell asleep.
Murph
sleep.
That nigga ugly as fuck.
You can tell that's that nigga brother. RC, got some shout outs, big dog.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Slick and the GMT Boxing every Friday, man. Y'all hit them up as well as hitting up my man right there. And bruh, shout out to my city, bruh. Everybody in New Orleans, they be tuning in. Oh, boy, we hearing you on that thing, bruh. Essence Fest was a success. Nobody got hurt or injured and stuff like that. And I want to ditto my brother from New Orleans, that boy Baby Birdman. No matter what they take me, no matter what they put me. And I'm been out here in Las Vegas, gonna be 10 years coming up. My city, I never say I'm a pussy ass nigga. Shout out to New Orleans.
The boot, Louisiana. Shout out New Orleans, man. Yo. 9, talk to him.
Well, shout out to everybody from Inglewood, California, man. I missed the hood day this year.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, I missed my hood day, man. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I will be there next year, though, for sure. And pretty much the only niggas I fuck with is y'all, niggas. So shout out to you niggas. You niggas did a hell of a job. Immaculate.
My man.
And so shout out to y'all niggas, man.
Appreciate you. My God, 9. Appreciate you, big dog. GMT, take us home, baby.
Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Slick 50, man. Always representing for that GMT Sports and always for my boy Heavy Bag, man. Don't be a pussy. Get up in this motherfucker and hit that bag. You dig? Let me smash that like button and hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You never know when my boy going up. As you see, goddamn me, I'm he got me trailing. Goddamn me, I gotta get back in this marathon race with him. You hear me? But no, on everything, man. Shout out to the Lou. Shout out to where everybody from, man. Y'all stay up and stay blessed, man. Until the next time.
No doubt. Appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate all the love, the chat, the comments, the panels, man. Murph, RC, DJ, Punch, man. Everybody, of course, GMT Boxing. Thank you. Wouldn't be a show without you guys. My heavy bag hitters, man. Much love. Thank you for the support. I'll be back, man. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. I'm out of here.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all make sure you go sub up to my man Heavy Bag Boxing, man.
Get your dumb ass in, hit this bag.
The Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel.
And Heavy Bag Boxing.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Yo, shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Slick 50 from the Judges Table, GMT Podcast, and I'm here to let you know you are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.